ready.
Yeah,
I'm
okay, I'm good.
switching to. I'm unmuting us now.
Yep.
Fuck. I think. Okay.
Where's my Discord reactive images?
I forgot to load up a model. I'm so prepared. Guys, I'm so prepared. I'm so distracted. Okay, listen, technically we're still in setup mode, okay? I want everybody to know we're still in setup mode right now. I have to get Leaf's brilliant presentation on display here. Give me you're fucking
Yeah, I forgot about the horse thing. It's really good.
No, it's perfect because you're like literally. I don't know if you can see my stream, but you're like right in front of the coffee cup. It's great. Okay.
How do I?
Okay.
How do I add your Fugi?
To OBS?
No, they there it is. Hold on, I have to remake yours
Gasp.
because they changed things. I'm gonna mute my phone.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's your phone. I keep thinking that's someone's Discord entrance noise.
Nah, that is
not
my
what
phone.
that is.
That is in fact my phone.
Okay, hang on. I gotta add a. Is it a window capture? Right.
There we go.
I think. Let me see. Is it this one? Nope, that's not it. Fuck. Hang on. I got this. I got this. I'm gonna figure it out. But hi, everybody. Welcome in. I see Alito. I see Harm. I see Envy. I see Weezy. Hi, Weezy. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. We are getting this started. I'm so sorry. I should have gotten this ready beforehand, but I was like,
there's your
completely out of it.
There's your image.
Is it this?
Right.
God bless America. Okay, I got this. That's how you know I'm really
welcome
frustrated.
in, everybody. Envy,
Hi.
Alito, Harm, Wheezy, Chris.
Chris, I see Chris. Hi, welcome in. We're gonna learn about Xenoblade today with a horse, of course.
I'm not even a horse on my end. Should I change that? Should I fix that? I should fix that.
Wait, what am I on your end? Should I be something crazier?
I mean, you're just
what am
whatever your Discord reactive is set to.
Okay, hang on. Hey, we're hydrating with some hot tea today. I literally just made some. It's delicious, and that's what we're hydrating with today because I'm out of water. I got your kisses. And the cats are being crazy because, of course, they are. But how is everybody today? How's everybody's week been starting? Hopefully, we had a good start to the week. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
The carbuncle ate itself.
Ayo.
I'm so excited. The audio for this clip. Oh god, it wasn't it? Okay, hang on 1 second. I got you. Also, I'll get your kisses in just a second. Let me just refresh these caches here. That's probably what my problem is. Let's refresh. Okay, I got your kisses.
So I'm gonna apologize in advance if I sound a little bit weird.
Got my stretchies. As long as we're alive, that's enough, right? Yes. I hope so.
Am I? I was muted the Discord. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, that's if you ever hear me say the carbuncle ate itself, it means somebody's muted.
Okay, so I wanna. So there is audio playing on the PowerPoint currently. It's not playing because
Is
I'm
there?
tabbed out.
Oh, okay.
But it'll resume when I tab back in. I'm gonna apologize
Okay.
in advance for several things. One,
Okay.
I may sound a little bit weird because I have, with the way that I normally have my stream set up, I'm reading off of a script. I wrote a script, right? And the PowerPoint itself has very, very, very few words. It's all visual. It's
Oh,
all
I'm
the
so
PowerPoint
excited.
is pure visual to go with the script. And like, if you're just listening to me talk, that's fine, but you're missing half of the experience. If you're watching this muted, I hope to God you understand what happens to Xenoblade 1.
We should turn on captions. I'm dying. I caught a cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, Harm. Oh, that's not good. I hope he gets a feeling better soon. Oh, not a cold. Blech. My tummy's been giving me issues all day today, man. Like, I am like,
That's not good. Hope you feel better.
it's my medicine. I need it to stop. But, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
All I know about Xenoblade is I wanted to buy the 3DS one with the giants. I know the only thing I know about Xenoblade is the name of the character and what the sword looks like. I know jack shit about Xenoblade.
Awesome. So
I'm gonna learn so much today.
So as a preface, right?
Yes.
There are 4 games to the main series. You have Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3, and Xenoblade X. 1, 2, and 3 are all tied to each other. X is in a very special spot, but we're not going to talk about X today. We're talking about 1.
All I remember is my handsome himbo DB. There's a handsome himbo in this game. Leaf, have you been holding out on me?
So if you've never played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 before, this is definitely going to spoil the game. In a very stupid way, but it's going to spoil the game.
Right.
So, you know, obviously continue at your own risk. The way that I am presenting this is going to be biased in some ways due to my own interpretation of events. But for the most part, I've tried to keep everything as purely factual of what you see from cutscenes only.
Okay.
So like I'm not really gonna make references to any of like the side missions, or any of like the random NPCs, to Xenoblade 1 because there are a lot. It is a JRPG.
Okay.
And there's gonna be a lot of jokes. There's a lot of jokes, and even if you don't find this funny, I'm gonna find this funny because I've been laughing at this. I've worked on this. I wrote the script in 4 hours on Saturday, and I started making the PowerPoint last night at 8 p.m.
Oh boy.
And I was up till 4 a.m.
This is gonna be. Oh my god.
And I worked on it today as well.
Jeez, oh my god. You don't have to put that much effort into it. Good god.
This
It's a JRPG. Of course there's himbos. Thank you, Chris.
This is a journey. So without further ado, let me hold on, where is this? Let me get chat in a spot where I can see it. Without further ado.
Harm is excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. I hope you guys are ready. The lights are dimming. Might stick around muted because I want to try Xenoblade 1 at some point. I appreciate you, Alito. Okay, yeah, if you guys don't want spoilers, I appreciate if you stick around, but yeah, definitely mute the tab if you don't want any spoilers for Xenoblade. I don't foresee myself ever playing this game, so I am perfectly okay with spoilers, but I know like I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, so I will remind myself to say that every half hour or so so that we don't spoil anything for anybody on accident.
Right. Can you hear audio?
Oh, I hear the music. I hear the music.
Cool.
Chat.
So this is okay. So a lot of this does not have background music. This was just purely for a test.
Perfect. That's how we
so
like to
as
start.
we're going through this, there are going to be some very. I may like pause for a minute as I catch my breath and kind of catch my script up where I need it to be. But I will take certain points to ask to see if you have any questions. But if you have any immediate questions, you can sound your buzzer, and I will do my best to answer what I can.
Got you. Just so you know, guys, this is what the buzzer sounds like. So no, it's not your local Taco Bell demon coming to get you. It's just my buzzer.
So are we ready? Oh,
I'm ready.
Okay. Sorry,
Are we ready, chat? Chat, are we ready? I'm so fucking ready. I've been ready since we talked about this on Saturday night.
All right. So let's get started.
Garbage group, hell yeah.
I'd like to welcome everybody to An Idiot's Guide to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And what better way to start off than with the prologue? And in the beginning, there was Earth. Look at it. It's beautiful. Just kidding. There is this huge ocean. It's just a flat ocean, and there's two giants on it. We got the Bionis, the one you see on the left, and we got the Mechonis, the one that you see on the right. The Bionis, it's made out of dirt. It's like plants and stuff, and Mechonis is like machines. So, cool. Okay. And for a while, you know, things were pretty chill. Not a lot happened. But then a war happened. And you may be thinking, well, what happened here? Well, you see, the two giants fought each other. And the war ends with the Bionis. The Bionis uses the Monado, like the sword of the Bionis is the Monado, which is like the titular sword of the game, and uses that to cut off the sword of the Mechonis, and the Mechonis one-handedly like does the side swipe, and this is what you see now.
Okay.
And
so they kill each other.
Right. And they go dormant.
Okay. I'm with you.
And life ends. But life begins. Life happens here and now. Life happens on the Bionis, but smaller.
Okay.
Just a little bit smaller, right?
Okay.
And that's cool. Life's happening. But then another war happens. But smaller. It's on a smaller scale now. And you may be asking, who's this war in between? Well, in the left corner, we've got the Homs. They're like normal people. They evolved. They're the life that grew up on the Bionis. And in the right corner, we've got the Mechons. They're the robot people of the Mechonis.
Okay, makes sense.
Now, you may be thinking, war's bad. And it is. And the Homs are in danger, right? And that's awful. But oh shit, look over there. That's Dunban over there. He's the hero of the Homs. He's going fucking insane. He's like there's like in this war, he's the only person with a comparable KD ever. Right?
Breaking news! This just in, insider reports claim that Dunban has been partaking of the legendary sword, the Monado, the sword of the Bionis, that sword, the one who did the big arm cutoff thingy from before. That's right, he's got the legendary sword. He's doing a slice and he's doing a dice. He's not doing it alone though. The helicopter cam shows he has Dixon and Mumcar at his sides, the dynamic trio. Uh-oh, what's that? There seems to be a blue light surrounding Dunban. Oh god, my eyes!
So 1 year later, the war has ended. And we meet Mr. Bionicle himself.
Oh my god. Hi, Shulk.
And
I love your Bionicle colors.
Where else do we see Mr. Bionicle? He's sitting on a hill. He's just chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Oh, but what's that? There's another guy Who is that? Why, that's Rhine. It's Rhine time, baby. You can't have a rainbow without Rhine. What could we do without him? Speaking of time, they gotta go back to the city. This is Colony 9. This is their home. But why do we gotta go back to the city? Because Shulk's got a date. Who? With Fiora, his hot childhood friend. Who's Fiora, you might be asking? Well, she is the sister to Dunban and Shulk's primary love interest.
Okay, wait, just hang on. I got this. I can do this. Hang on. Here we go.
Question.
So I just wanted to say, Harm is like, I love you, DB, and I'm assuming that means Dunban. Dunban. I see it, and I fully support this, and 100% agree.
Dunban?
Grilled horsetail arc, for fuck's sake.
Dunban
not
is
the childhood friends.
like number 2 best character of the entire game.
Really? Okay.
If not number 2, he's number 1. It's a very close tie for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I like what I see so far. Also, welcome in, Ark. We're learning about Xenoblade today. I'm crying. This needs to be a YouTube video that I can watch over and over again, because my podcast cut of it is not going to cut. It's not as good with all these fucking interruptions. I'm so sorry. Going for Dunban, as expected of listen, shut up! There's himbos and bionicles. I wouldn't even call
Dunban a himbo. He's just a tired dad.
Oh, God, and we all know how I feel about those, apparently.
Oh, don't worry. We got red flags for you, too. We'll get to those.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Anyways,
Please continue.
Mm-hmm. You know, so we've established Fiora's here, but you may be asking, where's Dunban? Well, Dunban's currently not feeling too great, and you may be asking, well, what happened? Well, you remember that cutscene from earlier?
Oh God, my eyes!
Yeah, so
yeah.
During the fight, one year prior, during that war, and he was using the Monado. The Monado kind of was doing like a sparky spark, and he lost the use of one of his arms. The Monado actively crippled him. And so he's been recovering since then, and Fiora's been taking care of him. Whoa!
I love the... First, I was laughing about the fact that the fucking checker box is in the PNG. I just scroll over. Oh, God! I'm sorry. Hi, Toasty.
Hi, Toaster. Welcome in, buddy.
Thank you for the reminder that it's not open yet. Hang on. Don't jail me yet. It's not open. Hang on. So far, I'm loving this.
That's awesome. Anyway, so he's lost the use of his arm, which isn't very cool. Anyways, so meanwhile, Shulk is having a hot sandwich date with Fiora at the park, and Shulk's eating a sandwich.
God, a whole sandwich?
A whole sandwich made by Fiora, right?
Wow, she had to make the sandwich too?
Well, yeah, Shulk. Because she's the love interest. And Shulk's very dense. I can relate to that.
The way my brain clicked at that meme, Jesus fucking Christ. Also, Toasty, you're good now. It's up, I promise.
Now,
I think. We'll see. Wait, hang on. What's happening? Why did a hype train start? What's happening? I'm so confused. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the bits, Ark. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm sorry. The fucking choo-choo sound went off in my head.
No, you're good.
The fuck? Oh, yeah, we share hype trains. Give Leaf all the love.
I will say this now while I have a break. I had to pay 10 active real-life dollars for PowerPoint. Why? Because with the free version of Microsoft PowerPoint, you're not allowed to save files to your local computer. Which is horseshit. I should know. I'm a horse.
I was about to say that's you shit right now. I screwed. I'm dying on your voiceover. It was so funny. What just happened? Why does stuff keep happening? I'm so scared.
You let me know when
We're
I'm good to
fine.
keep going.
Everything's fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would just address chat real quick. Ark said something because he's always saying something. Take cover in the fact that this is only the Xenoblade universe. Wait till you bring in the wider Xenoverse with things like Xenogears and Xenosaga. Also, Fox taxes are due. Pay your turtle taxes. Oh God, my eyes. Excellent voiceover, Scrumped. Thank you. Excellent voiceover. I'm enjoying myself. I'm in the gym. I'm in a jail of my own. Thank you
Oh,
for
Toaster, if this is your workout
you.
audio, by God, you're in for the workout of a lifetime.
You're in for a treat. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Please continue.
Okay.
Continue.
So, like I said, we're here, we're eating a sandwich, but we don't have time for sandwiches and hot lady friends. Why? Because Shulk has to dip. He's got to get back to his lab. Why? Because Dixon's back in town, baby. Who's Dixon? Well, Dixon's a friend of Dunban. He was also part there in the war, if you remember correctly. He is also the one that orphaned Shulk. And, you know, because, and help find the Monado. And you may be asking, what do you mean he orphaned Shulk? That's right. See, when the Monado was found by a group of researchers, and Dixon found these group of researchers, and when he found them, they were all dead, except Shulk.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So,
was Shulk a baby?
Dixon sees the shining young lad who defeated death, and is just kind of having a snooze, and looks at him and go, yeah, orphan life's the life for that kid. Anyway, so where's the Monado? Well, it's in Shulk's lab so that he can do a study, right? And we learn a couple of things about the Monado at this point. One, the Monado really does not like being handled by people at all. It's very picky. The only people that have been able to handle the Monado to any certain amount of degree has been primarily Dunban, and we saw how that turned out. And for the search for like research purposes, Shulk.
Okay.
Anybody can like hold it, but if they try to turn it on, it goes wild. The second important detail is that the Monado can't actually hurt people.
Okay.
It only hurts like animals or machines. So it's really good against Mechon. Not good against people. If you want to hurt people, you gotta have like a gun or a normal sword.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyways,
I don't know, if you swing that thing hard enough, it could be a weapon.
It's alert time. I didn't put a sound effect here because I'm stupid. What's that?
Hang on, I got you. You want to go back to the red thing. Here we go. Ready? Okay, there we go.
Perfect. Anyways, Shulk and gang have got a job to do. Shulk, Fiora, and Ryan have to go up the hill to get some ether canisters for the anti-air defense missiles. Where are they at? Or what are the anti-air missiles for? For the Mechons, of course. Duh. What are you, stupid?
What are you, stupid? Thank you guys so much for the hype train.
They go do that, and in the process of doing that, the Mechons attack the colony. So Shulk and gang have to book it back out of there.
Why does Shulk look like that?
Oh, that's Vogue Shulk.
Oh my god! You have me over thinking it was his mom or something. I was like, why does his mom keep showing up?
Nope, that's Vogue Shulk.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay.
Okay,
I have no more questions.
So anyway, so they run back to town. Fiora goes, and they split off. Fiora goes to try to go find Dunban, and Shulk and Ryan hurry into town to see what's going on. But what's that? Shulk and Ryan actually run into Dunban. He's over there, and he's got the Monado, and he's killing things again, but he's not doing too high. It's doing a big shock at him again, right? And he kind of drops it and kind of goes out of commission, because, again, he's still recovering and whatnot. So Shulk takes the Monado, and he decides to fight the Mechon, and he's doing it. Mm-hmm. He's doing the thing. Also, he can see the future now. Don't worry about that. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
Anyways, a new challenger approaches. This time, it's a Mechon with a face. Let's call him Metal Face for short.
Okay.
And he's got really big, meaty claws. But those claws ain't just for showing, right? The Monado actually doesn't do shit to him. For the one weapon that's supposed to be good against the Mechon, doesn't do shit.
Huh.
It's wild.
Very.
So, the gang's in danger. We don't really know what's going on. But Fiora, she has an idea. Mm-hmm. She becomes forklift certified and is going to use the forklift to ram into Metal Face and kill him. Let's see how that plays out. Oh, ooh, it doesn't look good. Oh, no. Oh, that's not great. Ooh, she failed. She actually dies. Metal Face kills her. And Shulk says the hardest line. Like, he's distraught.
Oh.
It's great. So Shulk rushes forward and actually stabs him in the face. Actually does some damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all he does. Metal Face doesn't really like this, so he leaves. And we did it. We've saved the city.
Mm-hmm.
But Fiora's dead.
What? Like, she's legitimately dead?
Yeah, she dies. Metal Face kills her.
Oh, shit.
This wasn't just for show. She dies.
No.
She's dead, and Shulk's really upset. So Shulk actually does a vow of vengeance. And vows to commit mass genocide on all of the Mechons. It's like, that's the entire premise of the game right there. Fiora dies, we gotta go to war. Also, yes, Harm's right. Shulk's VA does a great job with all of the screaming and whatnot. The VA work for Xenoblade 1, the English cast of Xenoblade 1, great. If you play Xenoblade 2, don't play it in English. By the love of God, save your ears.
You got it.
The casting direction for 2 is kind of all over the place. For the English dub, Japanese dub is way better. Way better. Rex doesn't sound like a race car.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Where did we go? Questions so far?
No, I think I'm following pretty good so far.
Okay. But yeah, so he vows to do a genocide because the Mechons are evil and they killed his RuneScape girlfriend. So what do? Well, Shulk and Ryan are going to go on the adventure of a lifetime. And the first stop, why, it's the Technicolor Dream Cave, or Tepra Cave, for short. Now, this cave, not a lot goes on here, right? And Shulk starts having some dreams about the future, and he starts doing a really big doubt. Kind of like Frodo, right? And Ryan, the best friend who's by his side the entire time, is like Samwise. Chill. Awesome. Right? Anyways, they decide to do a sleep. And in true Technicolor Dream Cave fashion, Shulk wakes up to no friends. All of his friends are gone. Why is that? Ryan left because he's actually fighting spiders, and he's about to die. The spiders are gonna kill him. But Shulk is here. And he decides to see a future, and he gets a new Monado power. And with this power, he saves Ryan, and they live, and everything's happy again. And then Ryan gets really sussy about Shulk because, Shulk's like, I don't know, man, I'm being kind of cryptic about some shit. And he's like, did you see a future? And Shulk's like, yeah, I saw a future. And he's like, all right, well, you should tell me this shit. Don't just, like, we're friends. I'm here for you. And Shulk's like, you got it, Ryan. That'll never happen again. Anyways, they're at a Tetra Cave now. And they're now, this screenshot is actually taken from Gar Plains. This is like the next immediate area. And this is where like the main open world. So, sorry.
You're good.
Right now, there's not a real clear goal on where they're trying to go to, other than they're going to go to the Makanas and just kill things, right? So the journey right now is just, they're just going across the biome. They're trekking across the Bionis to go, right? But immediately out of the cave, Shulk does a future again.
Oh, God.
And what does he see in the future? Why, he sees a Juju. And Juju, he's a little shit. I fucking hate this kid. He is the most worthless character ever. I hate him. He's such a little shit. But anyways, so he sees a future about the Juju, and the future about Juju is that the future Juju is running away. So they gotta go find him, and they do find him. Now, you may be wondering, who's Juju? Well, we'll get to that. Anyway, so after they find Juju, they go meet up with Sharla. Who's Sharla, you may ask?
Hi, Jira.
Well, so Sharla is the next immediate party member of the group. She's meant to be kind of a baddie. Like, she's portrayed as seeming like this baddie. She's like if you took the TF2 sniper and the TF2 medic and combined them. Because she's an actor. She's a literal sniper medic.
Damn,
she heals you with sniper bullets.
So she's like Anna from Overwatch. I got it.
Yeah, basically. I actually have that in my notes. It's basically Anna.
Harm says if he could throw him off the Bionis chest, he would.
Exactly. You get it. Anyways, so, you know, she's meant to be this really cool character. I think she's kind of down at the bottom. She really, out of all of the characters so far, Charlotte gets shafted. There's not, they don't do a lot with her. And she's not written badly, but they just, she's, for a lot of the game, she just feels there. Right.
Don't really give her a lot to do.
Yeah. Anyways, so Sharla is Juju's sister. They're related. And they're both from Colony 6. And you want to know who else is from Colony 6? Not a lot of people. Really only 4 people. We've got Sharla, we've got Juju, we've got the guy we've got the guy on the right, Othara. And the guy on the bottom is Gatto. Who is Sharla's soon-to-be husband.
Oh dear. Okay. Fucking leave, I swear to God. I swear to God. Because that's what I immediately thought of, and I've never even played those games.
Sorry. So, out of these people, when we find Sharla and Juju and we reconnect them, we find that they're kind of like in a refugee group from Colony 6, because Colony 6 also got attacked at the same time that Colony 9 got attacked. And Gatto and Otharon, they stayed behind to let everybody else escape. Right? So they're currently missing. And Gang goes, well, we gotta get in there. We gotta save them. Right? But while this is happening, Juju, being the little shit that he is, runs away. Again. Because Charlotte's being mean to me, and she's being strict and overbearing, and I'm just a young boy of probably 9 years old, maybe 12 at the oldest. I don't fucking know his age. I fucking hate him. He can die. And at the same time that this happened, Shulk does a future again where he sees that Juju is leaving. So they gotta go. And he also sees in the future that Juju's being attacked by some tentacle monsters. So they run to go save Juju from the tentacle monsters.
Right.
When they find him, Shulk gets another new power.
Speed.
Mm-hmm.
And using this new
Gotcha.
power, they save everybody. Things are all great. They defeat the tentacle monsters. It's awesome. But a new challenger
dear.
appears. It's another faced Mechon.
Oh God, it's Metalbeard.
Shulk takes a stab at him, and it doesn't do much. Again, and he doesn't really know why.
Mhm.
This guy though, him name is Zord.
Mhm.
His name like Sword, but not with the W. It's Zord, like the
Okay.
Megazord, right?
Okay, right. Okay.
Anyways, so Zord decides to like take Juju,
Don't truck me.
and he goes away.
Uh-huh.
And so they gotta go after him, and they chase him to the ether mines. But where
Oh,
could
dear,
they?
okay.
Where could in this mine? Where possibly could Juju and Zord be? Well, there they are, right there.
Hey, bud.
Anyways, so Shulk takes a stab at Zord, right? And he's like,
Uh-huh.
I'm a kill you. They fight and kills him. That's awesome. And they meet up with Atharon again. He's alive.
Mhm.
Cool. Hold on, gotta make sure I'm on the right spot.
God, that stupid Shulk is so fucking awful.
Fucking love Shulk. It's awesome. Anyways, so they're chatting up with Atharon, going, well, here's what we gotta do, right? And remember, Shulk killed Zord. That's wrong. Zord's back and he's all crusty and rusty now. But Atharon, he's got a plan.
Okay. What's your plan, Atharon?
He's gonna self-destruct. Shulk doesn't like that plan.
Dude!
So Shulk becomes forklift certified, and he saves Atharon and blows up Zord in the process.
Forklift certified. Is that Gandhi? Sure looks like him.
You're giving Atharon way too much credit here. Anyways, so with Zord dead, they now come to Colony 6. And Colony 6 isn't looking too hot. It's in rough shape. But that's okay, because with the power of side quests, you too can rebuild Colony 6 to its most in the most useless endeavor ever. The most useless set of side quests in the entire game. Actually pointless.
Okay.
These do nothing for you other than like maybe better trade items for like weapons and stuff, but useless, completely useless. But that's fine.
Okay.
It's Colony 6. And everyone's here at Colony 6 now. The gang's all here. Shulk, Charlotte, Ryan, Tharon, Juju. I mean, we could punt. You see that cliff there? We could punt him off right now. He'd never live. It'd be great. Anyways. So we're getting to Colony 6 and we're kind of talking about what needs to happen. And what's that? Another challenger appears. It's Metalface again.
Again?
He's back and he's pissed. he's pissed. He's way stronger. He's gonna kill them all. And right when he's about to commit mass party wipe, Dunban and Dixon show up. Dunban got normal sword now. And fun fact about Dunban is that he's learned to fight one-armed.
Oh, so he's like Shanks. Okay, I like that.
And he kicks ass, right?
Okay.
So with the help of Dixon and Dunban in the party, and this random Telethia that decided to commit a drive-by, Metalface disappears.
Okay.
Now you may be wondering, what's a Telethia?
Yeah, what is that?
We'll get back to that. That's enough about that. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
Anyways, Shulk does a future again and has like at this point in the story, this because Shulk is not really
Wait, what's a Telethia?
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
Anyways,
I had to do it for the bit. I'm sorry. He does a.
So Shulk does a future, and at this point in the game, Shulk doesn't really have control over when he sees visions. He primarily sees them in battle when, like, someone's about to die, or like there's kind of like a very important thing, and he's been using them to try to change the future, right? So these things don't come to pass.
Right.
And a bunch of sequences play out in his mind where he sees the future, and it's a lot of like very like these are main story beats that are going to happen. I didn't have time to make grayscale images, and we don't need to worry about that. He does a future.
Okay.
And, it has a lot of foreshadowings. Anyways, so they're all here at Colony 6. Juju and Atharon, they kind of fuck off. And Dixon's like, all right, I'm going to help lead you guys for a little bit. Their main goal is to get to Galahad Fortress, which, as you can see by the little picture, is on the sword of the Mechonis. It's at the hilt of the sword on the Mechonis. Remember that. They got to go to Galahad Fortress. But they can't do that yet.
Right.
First, they got... You remember when Shulk did the future? First, they actually got to go to the head of the Bionis so they can go to this place called... the head of Bionis, which is home to the High Entia, and home to a place called Prison Island.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Why is it called Prison Island? Don't worry about it. We'll get there. Now, you may be wondering, who is the High Entia? The High Entia are another race of people, or another race that of form of life that evolved on the Bionis, and they're basically these bird people. They've got bird wings growing on their head, and they live for a very, very long time. Very long time.
I like this. Okay.
But they live on the head of the Bionis, and they pretty much stay there. They don't really go out and venture on any other part of the Bionis. Not their purview.
Okay.
But they're also kind of like high society, kind of like royalty almost, right?
Okay. They're fabulous. Thank you.
The High NTR are pretty cool.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
No, I'm good. I was gonna ask, what's a tilapia again?
But enough about that.
Right.
So anyways, we're going, and the first place we get to is Satoral Marsh. It's the first stop on their journey to the head. Nothing happens here.
Okay.
This is just an area of the game. The only important thing that happens here is that Shulk and gang get on an elevator. Dixon fucks right off. He leaves.
He just says bye-bye.
So they ride an elevator, and as they're riding the elevator, they get to these tunnels that kind of run through the Bionis. And Shulk kind of makes this weird observation that the Bionis doesn't feel dead.
Okay.
Right? Like, the Bionis used to be alive, but then it died, and Shulk's like, I don't know. This tunnel, it doesn't feel dead.
Did they actually die, though?
Weird. Right?
Get the Phasma equipment in here.
Surely, he's just going crazy. Come on, Shulk. We got a job to do, Mango Boy. Chop, chop. Anyways, so the next area that they get to is Magna Forest. This is on the neck of the Bionis, I do believe. Like, neck, shoulder area. Huge, huge forest. It's pretty cool. And Magna Forest is home to the Nopon. They're these little furry, furball creatures. Some of them are really cute. A lot of them are just assholes.
Right.
A lot of them are assholes. A lot of them are money grubbing. They're all idiots. They're almost all idiots. Right.
Right. Okay.
Fun fact: the Nopon in this image is so Monolith Soft is the company that made the Xenoblade games. This is their mascot character.
Oh, that's funny.
That they made. That the little like brooch on the center of her chest there is their logo, their company logo.
Oh, that's cool. Arms like my squishies.
But they're very cute. I do have a handful of favorite Nopon. From across the game.
Will they be making an appearance?
One of them, there's one Nopon I hate with my entire life. I wish I could kill him. His name is Tatsu, and he's from Xenoblade X. And thank God we don't have to talk about him right now.
I feel like that's another Omar and Pikmin situation, and I'm kind of here for it.
You mean Louis?
Yeah, or Louis. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Anyways, we're in the forest, right? And we do like a quick POV change to this girl fighting a Telethia. You remember the Telethia that did that one that did that drive-by, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they're doing a fight and she wins. Fucking idiot. She loses. And she dies.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't actually die. She like passes out and the Telethia kind of like fucks off.
Okay.
Gang
I was
finds
about to
her
say,
and they plan to wake her up. Right? And so they come up with this plan. And the plan is that Shulk kind of goes off on his own to go find the materials that they need. And while he's on his own,
absolutely blessed.
While Shulk is getting the materials that he needs.
Oh, can I make a guess?
Uh-huh.
Does he future again?
Shulk? No. He doesn't.
Damn it.
While he's on his own, he doesn't future. Instead, he runs into this man. This cocky ass, silver-haired twink motherfucker. His name Elvis.
Elvis? Are you serious?
Elvis. Alvis.
Okay.
His name is Elvis.
No, that's Elvis.
That's his name, Elvis. Anyways, so he's
that's
here.
Riku Elvis.
Anyway, so Elvis is here, and he does a talk. They do a talk at one another, right? And Telethia shows up, and Shulk's gonna fight the Telethia, but Shulk can't fight the Telethia. You wanna know why? Because they can do a future.
Oh no!
They can do a future. So Elvis looks at this and goes, immature. And then he takes the Monado and does a new power. And he kills him. He kills the Telethia.
Wow.
And then he gives the Monado back to Shulk and he's like, do better next time. And he says some other cryptic stuff and then he goes away. Anyways, so Shulk goes back to the gang and they wake the girl up. She's awake now. She's all right. She's cool. Who's this girl? Her name Melia. She's actually really cool. I put her at like A tier. Melia also gets shafted. She also gets shafted in this game. Not quite like Charlotte, but worse.
Speak of Elvis, Riku Elvis. I swear to God.
We'll get back to that whole situation with Melia though. I don't even know if I wrote what happens in the script, but we'll get back to it.
Okay. I'm holding you to that. Also, I crack up every time the team comes on the screen because I'm not expecting the gif of Ryan dancing, and I don't know why.
I want you to know
I'm
this
not
now.
expecting
I
it.
never use a different picture for Ryan. It is this gif every single time.
Oh, crying.
He's doing the yoinky sploinky, and he's getting sturdy with it.
Doing something all right. Okay. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. We're here to have fun.
Please continue.
Now, I'm gonna warn you now. We're nearing the point where a lot of things start to happen in quick succession.
Okay.
And from here, it starts to ramp up.
Okay. From here. Okay. All right.
From here.
We've already killed a girl and taken out 2 giant metal robots, but here's where we crank it up.
Right. So at this point, we may be wondering, who is Melia? She's cool. She's actually a high Intia, you can tell because of the wings on her head.
Oh, I did not even notice that till just now.
And she agrees to take them to the head of the Bionis, but only after she kills the Telethia that she was fighting earlier. That's her target. So, Melia and gang decide to go back to the local Nopon village. And here, they meet the second best character of the game, if not tied for first with Dunban.
Okay.
Who is that?
That's
Ricky. I love this little furball. He is such a little shit, but I love him so much.
He's giving major Prompto energy from Final Fantasy 15.
This is Heropon Ricky. Ricky is awesome. He has this really like cute kind of like brother dynamic with Ryan. They poke fun at each other all the time. Aww. He and Dunban kind of like bond over being dads. And you want to know what's fun about Ricky? We call him Heropon, but he won that title out of a lottery this year. He's forced into being the local hero of the Nopon tribe.
Oh,
Why?
no.
Because he has 12 children. And why does that matter? Because his 12 children ate all of this fucking food, put him in debt. So he has to be a hero to get out of debt. How this little furball got so much how he laid so much pipe is beyond me. But I love Ricky. He's cute. He's awesome. He has these really tender moments. He's great. Top tier character. Top tier. Are you good? Do you need a breather? Chad, I think I killed her.
I managed to lay so much pipe. Oh, fucking Weezy. And a lot of tender moments, I suppose, Weezy said. Okay, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Woo! Yeah, okay. We love Tired Dad, Ricky, Pro lays more pipe than Goofy and Disney Tree Life.
I'm telling you, he gets around.
I gotta clip that later. Oh.
So anyway,
Oh,
Ricky
God.
joins the party.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Ricky and Melia both join the party, but Melia is kind of like on this probationary status right now because she's really only here for like one objective, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
obviously,
we go out. I'm not on the right screen. So we go out. I forgot I had a zoom in effect during that entire rant.
That's when you should have said laid so much pipe.
Yeah, I forgot. So they go out and they're gonna go fight this Philethia, right? And they kill it. Awesome.
Okay. Perfect.
So they now head up to the head of the Bionis to Aerith Sea. Really pretty area. This area is like a big ocean, basically, right? Because like all of the water, all of the rainwater, like pulls at the top of the Bionis, and then from here it flows down everywhere else. Kind of weird. But really neat, very pretty area, especially at nighttime.
Okay.
And first stop here, you'd think we're gonna go to Prison Island. Wrong. We're going to the imperial capital of Alchemoth. This is where all the High Enti live.
Okay.
And it turns out, while we're here, we meet the king, and we meet this guy named Callian. Turns out, Melia is a princess.
Okay.
That's her dad, that's her brother.
Okay.
Now, we learn also that Melia is not a full-blooded High Entia. Because her dad decided to have sex like multiple times with some Homs, and so she's like impure. She's considered impure blood, right?
Oh, okay.
So while we're here, we find out that Melia, as part of being royalty, she's the next one in line for the throne, even though her brother is there. But that's whatever. I guess he abdicated the throne. Doesn't matter. She needs to perform some kind of rite of succession so that she can win the hearts of the people and prove that she is worthy of the throne according to old customs. So she leaves the party to go do this ancient rite. And while we're staying in Alchemoth, I didn't make a slide for this, but I forgot. The gang almost gets assassinated.
Oh, God.
So that's cool, right? But while that's happening, Elvis meets up with the king. Elvis is here.
Riku Elvis.
Elvis is the seer, the royal seer for the royal family. Elvis can see a future. He can do a future. Very limited, but he can do a future.
Okay.
Everyone gotta rub it in that they're getting it. It's Shulk, isn't it? Huh? Oh, you fucking, you know it.
Yeah, his girl died.
Fucking know it. So, anyways, Elvis is here. Elvis is talking to the king, gives him some advice, and is like, yo, king, I saw a thing. You gotta go to Prison Island. So the king goes to Prison Island. Then Elvis and Callian meet up, and they're like, hey, yo, y'all almost got assassinated. That's crazy. Anyways, the king went to Prison Island, and Melia, y'all also need to go to Prison Island to get that, but y'all gotta go save Melia first. So they did that. And so now the gang is gonna go to Prison Island.
Okay. Makes sense.
On the way to Prison Island, a new challenger appears.
Oh god. Why does it look like that Pokemon? I'm so scared. Hi, Xander, welcome in.
You may be wondering,
Hi, Seven.
Why? It's another faced Mechon, but this one a lady.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay.
This one
you can tell by the hourglass figure and the shape of the
Exactly.
Bubula.
She's with Metal Face. They're going to Prison Island. Who knew?
I thought you were going to say they're
on
going
the
to
island,
prom.
the king is undoing an ancient seal. Because there's this giant here that's chained up. Now we know why it's called Prison Island.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, he kind of hot though. Who could have possibly seen that coming?
Knew. Anyways,
Who knew?
So gang arrives and meet up with the king and the giant. And the giant is like, hey, yo, Shulk, you're actually the heir to the Monado. Like, you're the rightful heir.
Oh,
like,
geez.
this is your legacy. Oh, king of the mangoes. That's your
king of the
job.
mangoes.
That's your job.
Okay, mango
but
boy.
Also, like, my name's Zanza. My name's Zamza. I made the Monado, and currently the Monado be shackled, and you don't need it to be shackled because I made the Monado to fight the Mechon. And not hurt people, but that's what shackles it. So, Shulk, you need to free me so that I can unshackle the Monado and make it to this cooler looking Monado.
Ooh, okay, Monado 2.0. Thank you for the lurk, Xander.
So Shulk does that, but in the process of doing that, Ladyface and Metalface show up, and they kill Zanza, kind of. So they actually like hit him with this giant spear. And it kind of goes into like a purgatory, like vegetable kind of state. And Ladyface, Ladyface has like this one-on-one with Zanza, tries to talk to him, and then nothing really happens. And then everyone's here. Ladyface is talking to Zanza, King and the gang, they're fighting off with Metalface. They're like, what's going on here? Right? Anyways, Zanza dies. And during the fight, Zanza dies. And
my giant baby.
During the fight, I was a little bit behind. There's the timeout. She talks. They do a fight. During the fight, Mumkar insinuates that he knows Dumban, and the Dumban know him. Like they have a history together.
Oh.
And you're like, Dumban, but
they
can't be Dumban. That's Dumban over there.
That's Dumban over there. He was over on the bench.
Exactly. That's weird. So, but why? And then the king decides that he plays 2 blue mana to play Slap You Nuts. And then the king dies. And Shulk gets real angry. Real angry. At this, like really upset. And even though Zanza's dead, the Monado unshackles as a result of Zanza's ghost and Shulk's pure-bridled rage, and he gets his new fancy paint job.
Nice.
And the reason that it needed to be unshackled is that so that it could actually hurt the faced Mechon, but we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Shulk decides to take a big swing at Ladyface, and he does a hit, but not a good hit. And we find out there's a person in there.
Shit. We got Neon Evangelion.
Who's this
Genesis
person
going on?
Who's this person?
Who is this person?
Well, she's that person, and she kind of looks like Fiora, but like not quite. It's kind of weird. We We don't really know what's going on here.
The king slaps his nuts and then dies. Did I
King-
get that right?
Yeah, basically. That is exactly what happens. Anyways, so Ladyface and Metalface, they decide to dip out. And the gang's like, we gotta get to the Makana. Some bullshit's happening here. We gotta get over there. And as a result of, said retreat, a bunch of questions go unanswered. But we'll get back to those.
Okay.
On the way, so the goal, remember, the ultimate goal right now is we gotta get to Galahad Fortress. Right?
Right.
You remember where Galahad Fortress is?
Yes, I think.
Right.
Is it on the Makanas?
It is on the hilt of the sword of the Makanas. Exactly.
Yes, right.
You got it. So the gang decides to go to their next immediate stop.
Right.
Valak Mountain. That's right, Valak Mountain. This is the only way to get from the head of the Bionis, the shortest way to get from the head of the Bionis to the hilt of, to the sword. And this is like the arm, one of the arms, I think. Of the Bionis. It's trying to match like the geography and the topology of where the fuck you go across this entire being. Wild, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So remember, Elvis is here with us, and he's going to be your guide to get to the sword. From he's going to be he's going to guide us through the mountain because it's peril. But also, this area is really pretty at night. Really pretty.
Yeah.
Like, this screenshot is taken from nighttime in game, and all of the crystals are because the area daytime it's all like snowy and foggy, and you can't see what's happening. But nighttime, clear skies, all of these lights shoot up, and it's beautiful. Mwah. Also, like you do some really cool ice slides, and it's funny shit.
Is it? I would love to focus on the nighttime going on, but I'm so distracted by the copy pasted
image of Elvis.
Elvis there.
Any questions so far?
No, I think I'm still following. I think I'm still rolling.
Okay.
I think
Awesome.
I still got this.
Awesome. So while they're here, Shulk actually meets up with Ladyface again. She's back, and they kind of do this heart to heart. And Ladyface, Shulk's like, "You look like Fiora," and Ladyface is like, "I don't really know who Fiora is. Like, I don't know who really any. I think I have amnesia, but like, I don't know much of anything. I don't know who that is. But she looks like Fiora, but with short hair. Anyways, Metalface shows up again, and Metalface reveals that he's actually Mumkar. He's to a guy in a mech.
Oh, okay.
So Mumkar's back.
Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
And we kind of learn at this point that the reason the Monado hasn't been able to do shit to the face mechon is because it
can't hurt people.
It can't hurt people. Exactly. You got it.
That's right.
You got it. But now it can hurt people because when the Bionis got unshackled and it changed its form, there's like a that. I have the picture of it. Wait, yeah, I do. Okay, you see how in this there's like that hole in the center.
Yes.
So that's actually multiple layers of glass. So whenever the Monado turns on, different symbols appear, and the normal symbol. When the Monado changes as a result of being unshackled, the symbol changes to a different word, and that basically just means that he can hurt people. Anyways, so Mumkar's like, I really fucking hate you, Dunban. I've always hated you. I want to kill you. We got to do a fight. Okay. So he and Dunban do a 1v1, and Dunban aura farms like fucking crazy. Insane. One arm, crippled with a normal sword, kicks this guy's fucking ass. And it's awesome.
I love that.
And during this fight, a new challenger appears. What's that? That's right. It's another faced mechon. Who knew? This one's gold. This one is massive. And it's piloted by Egil. This guy. Egil.
Okay.
Who's Egil?
Okay.
Well, he's the leader of the Mechanists, of the Mechons. And he also describes himself as an agent of Maneth.
Okay.
What does that mean? But enough about that. Anyways, so the gang's all here. You know, they're having this big fight. And Egil and the Faces, they leave. And so the gang go to Sword Valley. We're here at Sword Valley now. We're finally at Sword Valley. You see, we're halfway across the sword. We're almost to the hill. We're almost to Galahad Fortress. We're getting there. Right? And here on the sword, we find out that the Mechonis has actually been sucking ether out of the Bionis.
Oh, okay.
And how is it doing that? Well, because it stabbed the sword into the Bionis, and it's sucking the ether through the sword like a straw.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right? So, like, this cutscene, very important, even to this day. Crazy. The foreshadowing is immense. Right? Anyways, so from here, the gang are going to make their way across the sword to get to the fortress. And Dixon shows up. And he's here to kind of give them some like a resupply and kind of catch them up on some news. And they're like, "Yo, Dixon, what's good?" And he's like, "Yo, gang, what's also good?" Also, he kind of looks like Hulk Hogan. Like, I can't ever not think that.
He does. I can't not see it.
Like, I have to address the elephant in the room at some point. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Yeah, no, that's just Hulk Hogan without the mustache. Or does he have a mustache?
He does have a mustache.
He does have a mustache.
He does have a mustache.
Okay.
So anyway, so he's here. He gives them a resupply, and he's like, "Yo, so the High Intia is making a joint army with like the Homs and the Nopon. Like, they're all making a joint army to go fight the Mechon, right?
Right.
And so he leaves, and Elvis also leaves because he needs to go be seer to Callian, who's like basically the next in line at this point because Melia hasn't actually ascended to the throne, but he needs to be there.
We all know he's going to get his hair done. Come on now.
I mean, it's impeccable. Look at that thing. Look at that sheen.
It needs maintenance. It needs constant maintaining.
Anyways, so as the team, it's just us 6. We're gonna go to the Mechonis. That's right. It's just the 6 of us. We can make it to the Mechonis if we try.
Oh, God.
Anyways, so while this is going, Egil does a brood. We kind of cut to him. He's doing a brood.
Very pouty.
Meanwhile, the gang is at the sword. Nothing happens here. He's doing a brood.
Okay, all right then.
Back to the gang. We're at the sword, and when you know it, the gang runs into Mumkar again. He's
motherfucker.
back, but he has backup.
Oh God!
I didn't fix that. There's a bunch of other Zords now, but as we learned, they're all controlled by people. And they're just jobbers. We don't care who they are. Actually, like none of these Zords, we don't care about them.
Yeah, that's very true.
And so they do a fight. Dumban starts aura farming and goes in for the kill on Mumkar. But Shulk stops him. And Shulk's like, Dumban's like, "Where's your resolve? This is the time to kill. Didn't you want to kill people?" And Shulk's like, "No, Dunban, we know they're people now. That makes it different. We can't kill him. He's a person." And Dumban's like, "You literally vowed to have this genocide revenge?" And Shulk's like, "But it's different now. I have questions. I have to know, why are we fighting?" Being really wishy-washy. Dumban's like, "Fine, I'll give up." But then still aura farms the fuck out of Mumkar and kills him. But Dumban didn't actually kill him. What happened was a big Shulk did a future in which he tried to stop Mumkar from killing himself, and Mumkar ran forward, and a piece of rubble came and fell on Mumkar and killed him. It stabbed him, and he fell into the ethereal sea, like the big ocean that you remember from the very beginning. He fell into that. He's dead. He's gone.
He's gone. There's no coming back from that. Goodbye, buddy. It was so nice to see you.
He's out of here. It serves him right. Anyhow, the gang moves on. But meanwhile, Elvis is doing a talk with this chick. Her name is Lorthea. She is, I think, first consort to the gang? I don't really remember. There's
Ah.
a first consort. I don't remember if that's her, but she's here. And she also really doesn't like Melia. Really does not like Melia. But they're here. They're having a strategy meeting.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second.
Chat, how are we feeling so far? Do you feel like you're understanding what's happening in Xenoblade 1? I know this has been a lot. 100% awesome. Do the visuals help? Quick survey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the visuals? Loving this, so lore accurate. I tried my best. I tried my best to keep this as lore accurate but stupid as possible. Dunban. There's no reason to kill. I said Dunban. You just need to chill. Have I ever played Enchanted Arms from the 360? I have never heard of that game in my life. Let me Google that right now. Enchanted Arms video game. That is a cover. Oh my god, that is definitely from the 360. Enchanted Arms is a 2006 role-playing video game developed by FromSoft. Oh god. Great story too, and it's good. I might look into it. That might be something I have to emulate, as getting a hold of a working 360 is a challenge. But I will definitely look into it. Thank you. See, a game that I really want to play, especially on stream, and I would love to do, like, if I played it and could understand it enough, that I would really love to do a PowerPoint like this too, would be El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. I don't know if anybody's heard of that game or has played it. It's made by the people that did DMC. It's very biblical heavy. And it's a time. Definitely look into Neo Contra 2. I did see the thing you just sent me, 7. I'll look into it later. Also, hi Zarnder. I hope you're doing good. Coco stepped away for a moment. PowerPoint's going great. It's going great. I have a lot of things that I want to play on stream that I just haven't gone to. I want to play El Shaddai because they did the HD remake. And so like I own that. I just haven't gotten around to it. I also want to play a really old PlayStation 1 game called Legend of Legaia or Legaia, however you want to pronounce it. It's a very old RPG, but it's really good. I love that game a lot. I've watched Let's Plays of it, and I haven't actually gotten to play it myself, but I want to play it on stream. And I own the sequel to that game, which is a PlayStation 2 game, and I know nothing about that one. But we'll get to those in the future. Honestly, I had a lot, despite the amount of procrastination that I did on this PowerPoint, and the fact that I worked on it in 2 days. I've been really enjoying these. I've really enjoyed doing this, and I would not mind doing more things like this for other games. Do they have an emulation of Xenoblade? You have it on the Switch, but you want it on PC too. You could probably emulate the Wii version because it doesn't actually use motion controls. If you have a Switch emulator, like, you could probably find a ROM for Definitive Edition. I actually, well, I'm not. Well, I would love to own a physical copy of the Wii version of Xenoblade Chronicles. Um, I used to own the 3DS copy of Xenoblade Chronicles, which is the exact same game, but really bit crushed because it has to run on a 3DS. And the visuals are way worse than the Wii version. But I own a physical copy of Definitive for Xenoblade 1, and the visual upgrade is just insane. I actually own all of the Xenoblade copies on Switch now, which I love. I'm waiting for them to do a Switch 2 upgrade for Xenoblade 2 or Xenoblade 3. Just because I want those games to be able to run a little bit smoother. I think 2 would benefit from being able to have a more stable frame rate. I think 3 would benefit from not only the frame rate, but from having just that little bump in graphical fidelity. Because out of all of the Xenoblades, Xenoblade 3 is my absolute favorite game in the series. I played that game for 2 weeks straight when it came out and 100%ed it. And I have to be careful not to boot it back up because they have a side mode that is basically just like a roguelike, and I will play that for hours. But 3 is just so good. And for anybody that likes or that is enjoying this PowerPoint, like definitely do give Xenoblade 1 a try. Play Definitive because it's got a bunch of good quality of life improvements. But it's good. It's a good game. 2, I like 2 a lot. Out of 2, Xenoblade 2 made me cry. Xenoblade 2 and 3 made me cry a lot. 3 made me cry the most, but like Xenoblade 2 was one of the first games that I had cried at in a very long time. I think the only one that I remember the most before then would have been To the Moon. But Xenoblade 2 is good. I do not recommend playing Xenoblade 2 with the English voice acting unless it's like your second playthrough. That way you can make the comparisons. Most of the English cast for 2 is fine, but it's just got a weird voice direction to it, and I'll be honest, I don't like the voice acting for Rex in English. It just kind of grates on my ears a little bit, especially when it comes to, because like with Xenoblade 1, like you get all of like these really high intensity screams from Shulk, and the English VA in 2 does not have that same effect. Xenoblade 3 on future wish list. Got it. Get it. If you're gonna play the games, obviously play Xenoblade 1. I am gonna talk about the DLC for Xenoblade 1, which is future connected. I'll be honest, you're not gonna miss a bunch there in terms of like the greater story. But when you play 2, you definitely gotta play Torna, the Golden Country, which is the DLC for 2. Definitely play that after you beat 2, and then you play 3, and then you play the DLC for 3. You have to do them in that order. Granted, you could skip. You could play the DLC for 2 before you play the DLC for 3 to kind of like round out the experience. But I recommend that order just so that it's like all neat and consistent with each other. But like when if you play 2 and you really like 2, when you get to 3, you're gonna love 3. 3 is fantastic. You own To the Moon for a while and not gotten around to playing it yet. You've heard great things about it. To the Moon is it is a game that you can beat that game within 3-4 hours, easily, and that's with taking your time. Like, it's not a very long game at all, but it is very it's very emotional. It's very impactful, and like that game changed a lot of kind of just how I do some things. It's or like how I view some interactions and stuff, and I can't ever play that game or see that game without crying. Hi Frostbear, where's Loud Hello? I turned a few of the redeems off for the sake of the PowerPoint because I didn't necessarily want them to interrupt the flow of the storytelling and whatnot, just because like with Kenji, like I turned that off because it's very distracting, very interruptive. But they'll be on next time, don't worry. Scamp affair. Anyways, I hope you're doing good, Frostbear, and hope Zara and everybody else, I hope y'all are having a good day too. These older games had such good stories. It's true. It's even modern games can have really good stories. I feel like despite what like generation of gaming you look at, like there are like you're gonna find diamonds, like gems, just everywhere, right? But definitely play.
Oh my god, I'm back.
Oh hey, welcome back. I'm just chatting.
I am so sorry. My parents stopped by. I went to help my dad with something earlier, and I forgot a box of stuff, and they brought it, and they were just talking to me, and I was like, I'm streaming, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I've been chatting. We've just been talking about games, so like you're good.
Oh, good. How's everybody doing?
Oh yeah, look at Baldur's Gate 3. I still haven't gotten past any, like hardly halfway through Act 1. But Coco, when am I gonna play Baldur's Gate again? I
want to play so bad. Can we please play Baldur's Gate again?
I want to.
I miss it so much. I miss the Kyle.
I miss the Kyle. If we're gonna get the gang back together, it would have to be like on probably like a Saturday, a Friday or a Saturday.
Okay. Because I think I'm gonna try and make room for it in upcoming schedules because I really want to play.
But I wanna play Baldur's Gate again.
Said done, but you just need to chill. Hi, Zara, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Hi, Zarador. I hope the PowerPoint's going well. Oh, it's going fantastic. I'm having a great time. I feel like I should be paying for these PowerPoints. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to make you do all this work for nothing.
If anyone wants to pay me for these PowerPoints, I will accept a rebate of 10 US American dollars for the amount that I had to spend to be able to save this PowerPoint on my computer.
Oh, were you guys talking about To the Moon? I need to play the rest of To the Moon so I can play the sequel and then the third game. Hi, Frostbear.
They're good games. They're good games. They all make me cry.
They're such good things. Oh my god, To the Moon made me cry so hard. I'm so sad. Baldur's Gate streams and PowerPoints. I'm spoiled. I love these PowerPoints.
You're so stupid.
Why is there a high
stream?
What did you do?
Oh, it's on Leaf's channel. Thank God. Okay, get him, Harm.
He sent me 10 US American dollars. That's subs. That's subs.
US American dollars.
Yo, I'm halfway to my sub goal. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Let's can we get Leaf to his sub goal, please, for this amazing PowerPoint presentation that I did not pay for because I'm a cheap asshole.
You paying for
PowerPoint?
Look, I am down to do more video game story PowerPoints.
I kind of want one on Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't lie.
Oh god.
Wait, have you played Hollow Knight?
I have not actually played Hollow Knight.
Oh damn! Wait, what about Undertale?
I have played Undertale.
Okay, I feel like that needs to be a future one.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if Undertale would really work in this style because Undertale.
Okay.
There's so much to Undertale in regards to
Gotcha.
the main game and its story and all of the side content around Undertale. That's just an experience you
saying-
have to have for, like, on your own.
I was about to say, are you saying you don't have the talent to do it?
I would not do it justice.
I see. Okay, I see how it is.
Look. Well, we can revisit this topic once I play on stream and then do a subsequent PowerPoint for the story of El Shaddai Ascension to Metatron. Okay, we'll get back to that.
Okay. I am okay. Let's see. We were talking about
So we did a meanwhile, right?
Right. This lady who doesn't
if you remember, Mum Cart just died.
Right. He used Slappy Nuts. Didn't work. I'm kidding. I know who just died. It's the guy who wanted to fight.
I have to
Dead.
find where I was a little bit.
Oh God.
Here we go. Okay, so everybody ready?
So
Jesus
stupid.
Christ,
Weezy!
Weezy.
Yes!
How dare you? How
Yes,
dare you?
Yes, Weezy!
Thank you.
Weezy, the VIPZ. We call her 3 E's Weezy. Give it up! Give it up!
Jesus Christ. What crazy.
Yes! Wait, is that your sub goal?
that's
Did
my
you
sub
meet your
goal,
sub
actually.
goal? Yay! Thank you, Weezy! Please show Leaf all of the support. He's a super sweet bean. We
Yo, we
love
got a sub to Potato Chips 5432. Hell yeah. What a name.
Hell yeah!
I see Vex,
Leafy,
Nexy, and
leafy,
Dahlia.
leafy. The Wombo combo. Hell yeah.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
Hell yeah. You deserve it, Leaf.
See
I really do
Dahlia
appreciate
and
you doing
Dot.
these PowerPoints for me. I know they're like a pain in the ass, and I just like.
I wouldn't do
ask
this
you
if
to
I
do
didn't have
them.
fun with it.
Oh, okay.
I
really
procrastinated
appreciate
on
it.
this for a reason because this is the quality I've procrastinated on a college essay that's due at 12 p.m. midnight and I have 2 hours left to write. This is the same energy I channel.
It's when you do some of your best work.
Exactly.
Harm and I work great together. You do, you little menaces. Thank you for supporting Leaf. Leaf is a good bean. We love Leaf.
Y'all are crazy.
Hmm.
Anyways,
You
we
deserve
have a story to get back to. All right,
Mhm,
everybody,
mhm. Yes, of
everybody,
course,
strap
of
back
course.
in. Strap back in.
Okay, strapping back in. Hang on. Let me
I need a
click-
drink of
click in
water.
the seatbelt. Yes, grab a sippy sip. I'm gonna click my seatbelt back in here. Double checking, real quick. Okay, we're good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I lost where I was again. I'm at the top. Okay, so we had cut
Strap
back.
in and strap on, everyone. Hell yeah.
We had cut back to Elvis, who's talking to Lorthia. You know, they're
Mhm.
having a talk. They're talking about visions because you know the royal family of the Hyantia know that Elvis is a seer, and they're like, "What about these visions?" And Elvis is like, "Yeah, it's all good. We're in the margins of fate. It's fine." They're also talking about the spear that was used to kill Zanza, because the spear was like green tipped, and they're
My
like,
guy.
they're like, "What's
Sorry,
with the
I love
spear?"
Sansa.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's tipped with ether from the Bionis, and if that ether touches anybody from the Bionis, they'll disintegrate. They're gone."
Fun.
And then I didn't put it here, but Dixon's also here. I forgot to put him here. Dixon's also here, and because Lorthia is like, "I see you've been messing with him again," and Dixon's like, "Ah, fuck you," and then Elvis goes, "Well, we must respect our elders." We'll get back to that. Anyways, so back to the game. Shulk is having a future again. And he's hiding them again. Just like Frodo was hiding his deep secrets from Sam. You thought I wasn't gonna do another Lord of the Rings bit. You're wrong. And the
You
game's like,
should do
yo,
it.
what the fuck
Also,
are you
you
doing?
know
Stop it.
The funniest part about you doing Lord of the Rings references is I'm pretty sure you saw that for the first time this year.
That's true. That's true, actually. But it is not the first time that I've heard that. It's not the first time that I've heard the comment that Xenoblade 1 is an allegory for Lord of the Rings.
Now you just agree because you've seen the movie.
Just saying.
Yeah,
I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it. Anyway, the gang's like, yo, Shulk, stop doing a sus. And he's like, okay, sorry. Anyways, so they ignored that. And they're at Galahad Fortress, and they're making their way, and they run into Ladyface again. But she's not as cooperative. She's a little bit more brainwashed. And
Ooh.
you know, they try to talk to her, and they're like, yo, aren't you Fiora? We're pretty sure you're Fiora. And she doesn't respond. So they decide to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gives chase.
Oh, of course. Right.
Of course.
Makes sense.
And then Egil shows up again.
Oh, God, this guy.
And he's like, hey, yo, I'm Egil. I'm here to fight you. Fuck you, Shulk. I'm going to nullify your mango.
Uh-huh.
And then Dunban tries to have a heart-to-heart with Ladyface. And it kind of works, but she's like, I'm not in control of the mech. I can't. Egil's too strong. And then Egil's like, hey, what if y'all stop fighting me and I turned y'all into face mechs and we killed the Bionis together? It'd be great. Be
Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you.
And Shulk goes, no. And so they do a fight. And during the fight, they destroy the area, and Ladyface kind of breaks free of their control, and she falls into the sea.
Oh dear,
the ethereal sea.
I was about to say the ethereal sea.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Chris.
And Shulk's like, no, and falls into the sea after her.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay.
So that's awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
And they fall into the sea after him.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because that fight destroyed the area, right? So everybody but Egil fell into the sea.
I'm just a normal boy that sank when I fell overboard.
Talk about Chris. Yeah, no, Egil's fine. He goes home. So they actually wash up on this beach next to this rubble. And this isn't a great screenshot, but this rubble actually looks like a giant metal hand. And I didn't actually get into it at one point, but the reason that this is important is that this is actually the hand that got cut off at the very beginning of the opening prologue. This is the arm this is the Mechonis hand that got cut off. But you're like, whoa, wait, hold on. There's another hand on that Mechonis. That's right, they rebuilt the arm. They put a new arm on that bad boy. He got an arm transplant. He got a robot baby hand on that boy. Did I mention that anywhere in this script? No, I didn't. That's how little it actually matters. Anyways, so they wash up on this beach. But enough about that. Just kidding. So Shulk and Fiora wash up together. They all got separated. Shulk's with Fiora. I say Fiora with Ladyface. She looks like Fiora.
In quotes. Right? Yeah.
And it turns out she is Fiora. She actually just has amnesia. She has amnesia of her amnesia. And she's like, hey, there feels like there's two of me right now. Like there's me and then there's the not me. But I am me. So we're gonna call her Fiora 2 for now. I'm gonna call her Fiora 2. You know, because there's two people in there. So Fiora 2.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Fiora 2.
Right. Just to keep it simple. We also find out that her body
it's real Professor Layton in the Eternal Diva situation.
We also find out that her body isn't actually very stable right now. Basically, she's like a mishmash of organic parts and robot parts. And that is how the faces work. And she's like, I'm not doing so hot. But it's fine. Meanwhile, Sharla and Dunban got washed up together, and they're talking about Sharla's dead husband, and Sharla's also newfound singleness. She's single. She's not quite ready to mingle. What's up?
When did he die?
Eggle? Oh, you remember when Eggle and Otharon were like, we're gonna distract them at Colony 6 so y'all can get away?
Oh,
Yeah, Gatto
so they never
died.
did find
He
him again.
died during that.
Oh, poor thing.
It's
But
very
now
sad.
she's single and
But now
ready to
she's
mingle.
single and, you know, debatably ready to mingle, yeah.
Debatably. Okay, of course. Okay.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Ricky, Melia, and Dunban wash up, are together, and they make a campfire, and Melia is asleep, and Dunban and Ricky kind of have like this heart to heart, and Dunban's, Ricky's like, yo. Ricky also, because he's an Opon, they have like their own very like unique dialect. So Ricky calls everybody differently. Charla, Shulk, and Ryan are all their normal names. Melia is Melly, one of the two, and Dunban is Dun.
Dun. Aww.
Ricky is adorable as fuck. Right.
So you single?
So
the Fiora 2 the Fiora 2 kind of sounds like a car. It could be the luxury model of the Ford Tacoma.
You could say that the Fiora 2 is kind of like the Diora 2 from Hot Wheels. Hey yo,
oh my god, you in that movie.
Anyways, but they're having this heart to heart, and Ricky's like, yo, what's wrong? As a dad, I feel like you're giving off some negative dad energies. Like, what's going on? You want to talk about it? And Dunban's like, he's like, I'm so glad that, Fiora's back, but everyone knows that Shulk and Fiora have like this thing going on, and like, they're perfect for each other, but they just won't come out and be romantically involved. Right? And they just won't say it. And I'm kind of worried about it. And Ricky's like, well, they'll get there. You just gotta keep watching over them, like the dad. I mean, you're not a dad, you're her brother, but you're basically a dad. I can tell these things because I am a dad, and you're a dad. And they bond, and it's really cute. It's really nice.
Aww.
Anyways, so the group all gets back together, and they meet up with these new group of peoples. These are the Machina.
Hello.
The Machina are the actual race that developed on the Mechonis. The Mechons are just robots.
Oh,
but the Machina, well, they're robots / kind of piloted, but the Machina are like the actual people, right?
Okay.
And meanwhile, also as we get back together, there also starts to be like this weird tension that kind of forms between Shulk and Melia. And we'll get back to that later. It's not important right now. It's not actually
enough about
important.
that. My favorite Ryan line of dialogue: "You can't have a rainbow without rain."
Yeah, that's actual dialogue.
That is
it's
so
Ryan.
funny.
It's Ryan time, and you can't have a rainbow without Ryan. Are things he will say after you do battles.
That is funny. I love that for him. But
yeah, anyways, there's like this weird tension between the two. But enough about that. Anyway, so they meet the leader of this Machina people, this guy, and he's like, "Hey,
Ganondorf."
I don't remember what his name is exactly. And I didn't care to relearn it.
Okay.
But this group, they're kind of doing their own thing. They're like refugees on this beach with the old hand because they don't really like what Eagle's doing, right? And this guy, so while they're here, the group's kind of just helping them out, and they go fix up Fiora. But this guy's like, "Hey, I have this trade offer for you. On my side, I get Eggle dead. You will get Eggle dead. Trade?" And the name's like, okay, but why? So it's exposition time.
Okay, here we go.
Right, and we're getting into it. We're finally going. Where am I? Hold on. Here we go. So we're finally going to learn about why this war happened. There's a good shot of the hand, by the way.
Oh, there it is.
Just kidding. You don't get to learn. We're here to talk about John Maynard. That's right. It's time to talk about John Maynard.
For real? That's the name?
No, I named her name is Maynith. I just put John because it's the funny joke.
Yes, John solo leveling. I got you.
Exactly.
Continue.
Exactly. So who is John Maynith? Well, John Maynith is the creator of the Mechonis.
Okay.
She is
Okay.
like she is the creator of the Mechonis. That's awesome. But enough about that. Anyways, so he's like, hey, you want to kill Eggle? I get Eggle dead. You get Eggle dead. And the team's like, yeah, awesome. Sure. But we can't do that right now because there's this war going on. Like an army got made. We gotta go help out with the army. So like, we'll do this, but we gotta hold off on that. But here comes Dixon. Dixon's here now.
Oh dear God. Hulk Hogan's in the house.
How does he know that they're here? Nobody fucking knows. Like
Yeah,
he
that's
was
my
like it cut
question.
to the war, and he's like, "Hey, I gotta go tell Shulk some shit." And they're like, "How do you know where he's at?" And he's like, "I can make a guess." And I'm like,
Throw a dart at the map.
I'm like, okay, asshole. I don't know what the fuck this means, but sure, you're in here now. And Dixon's like, hey, fuck off. Don't worry about the war. Just keep going. And I'm like, okay. But enough about that. Fiora's fixed up now. They got her fixed up good.
Okay. Good for her.
They replaced some of the mechanical parts in her so that she can live and be alive
Perfect.
and, not die. That's awesome.
Good.
And now they're
It's
ready
just your spirit guiding, bro. He knows things.
So now they're ready to climb their way up the Mechonis. But on the way, they make a quick pit stop. And a new challenger appears.
Oh,
That's
God,
right.
every
It's a
time.
new-faced Mechon. Oh, what's that? It's actually Charlotte's dead husband. He's here now.
What the fuck? Okay.
And he's evil. He's so evil. And he's brainwashed, and he does a big boom.
Oh my God. Okay, so he dies twice.
Well, he causes an explosion on the party. And after the
Oh,
explosion, it cuts to Eggle. He's doing another brood, right? But enough about that. We're now in space. Shulk is in space
What?
now.
Why is Shulk in space?
I don't know.
Why are there Uno cards in the background of a draw 4? What is happening right now?
Oh, do you like the one card that's just Vogue Shulk? Yeah, Scrumpf made that image, and I told him I would put it here. He asked very specifically to put this here.
Thank you, Scrumped. I appreciate the work you put in as well.
But yeah, so after that explosion, Shulk's in space now. And why is he in space? Well, he's here to talk to Elvis, of course. Elvis is in space.
Space
He was at the
Elvis,
war,
obviously.
but now he's in space now. They're in space. They're having a talk. And, Elvis is like, hey, you need to find your mango. And then Shulk wakes up. He was passed out, actually. That was passed out space.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure, that's fine.
That's totally fine. Anyways, then this lady shows up and she is like, hey, so Fiora 2 is actually Fiora and Maneth together in one body.
Fab. Okay.
Right? So that's why she's Fiora 2, is that she's Fiora and John Maneth together. To make John
Right. Okay.
Fioraneth.
Right. Okay. However that works. All right.
She also gives us a little bit of exposition. She says that Eggle and Zanzo were once besties. But then Zanzo did a betray.
Zanza!
Zanza did a betray on Eggle and made him angry
That's fine.
and made him Hot Topic goth evil. Meanwhile, the army's here and they're going to war. Elvis and Dixon, they're here. Even though I think Dixon isn't actually here at this point, I don't remember the timeline. I was working at this at 4 a.m. Okay, so things are jumbled. But we got this army. It's made up of Homs. It's made up of Nopon. You got the High Intia here. You've got the 5 big leaders here. You've got Gallia, Natharon, Alvis, Dixon, maybe a Dixon adjacent, the Nopon chief. And they're fighting the Mechon. They're at Sword Valley and they're fighting the Mechon. Anyways, back to the gang. So they then travel with this new lady to Agnirtha. Also, this lady is Egil's sister, so that's
Okay.
that's just her background.
Okay.
So they're here now. They're in Agnirtha. This is the imperial capital of the Mechonis. And they're here to fight Egil, and maybe kill him, and maybe kiss him, maybe do a little sex at him as a treat.
As a treat, okay. As a treat. Sure. If you're into that.
But before that, but enough about that fight. It's exposition time featuring John Mayneth.
Okay, right.
You remember how I said things were going to kind of go like rapid pace?
Yes.
This is where things start going back and forth a lot.
Oh, dear.
Like a ridiculous amount, right?
Okay.
So John Mayneth is here, and she's like, yeah, so I am the soul of the Mechonis. Like, I am the Mechonis, and Zanzo is the soul of the Bionis. So, that's a thing that's kind of happened. And for a time, there was, at the beginning of the world, when we emerged, there was peace. We were cool. And then one day, the Bionis did a betray, and it did a stab at the Mechonis and cut off its arm. And then the Mechonis did the big sword swipe, and that's the big fight we saw at the beginning of the game. Right? And, apparently, as a result of this fight, Mayneth went into like a deep slumber. And the only reason that she is in Fiora's body is because Fiora is close to Shulk. And if you remember, Zanza called Shulk the heir to the Monado.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So if Zanza is the soul of the Bionis and the Monado is the sword of the Bionis, what does that make Shulk?
That makes him the BIOS.
He's the BIOS. They gotta update.
He's the BIOS. He's gonna update the BIOS.
So that's weird. Anyways, Gatto's back. He didn't actually die from that explosion. He meant to kill them with it, and they lived. So they're back, and they're doing a fight. And then they halfway kill him. They break him free of the mind control that he was under, and he's basically dying.
Oh.
He's like, I'm not gonna live this, so they fuck off.
Oh, wow.
And now they're finally ready to fight Egil and maybe kiss him. Yeah, as a treat.
Maybe as a treat.
As a treat.
Leaf wait. I keep forgetting.
Question time, yes.
Do you maybe wanna kiss Sigil a little bit?
No.
A little bit? No? Are you
no,
sure?
I kiss Ricky.
Ricky?
That man lays pipe. He may look like a cute little furball, but we don't. I mean, he's clearly an established gentleman. He's a man. That's a man's man right there.
I mean, okay.
Also, if I had to pick anybody else, I would definitely go for Dunban.
Go 100%. I'm with you on that one, actually. We love Ricky. I'm sorry. Please continue.
No problem. So yeah, they're here to fight Egil, and Egil is he does this big villain monologue before the fight, and they're like, why do you want to kill everybody in the Bionis? He's like, I don't give a shit about you. I don't hate you. I'm just getting rid of the fuel that exists for the Bionis. And they're like, well, what do you mean by that? And he's like, well, ether comes from Bionis. All beings from the Bionis are made of ether. And so when anything dies if anything from the Bionis dies, that ether returns to the Bionis. And so once enough ether has been restored to the Bionis will wake back up. And he's trying to kill the Bionis before that happens. He's doing starvation tactics.
I see. Okay.
And she looks like, I don't like that. Hi-ya! So he takes a stab at Egil, and Egil says the absolute hardest line of the entire game.
Your blade. It did not come deep enough.
Okay.
I don't know if you can
Okay.
hear that clearly.
It did not cut deep enough.
Yeah, your blade did not cut deep enough, which is,
Oh, damn.
and he just like, cause like Shulk like stabs him with the Monado, and he says that, and it just like pulls it out and keeps going. Like he is like, it's the
Damn.
hardest line that he could say. Like, damn. Right, and in this fight, Shulk doesn't really want to necessarily kill Egil because he's like, there's something here that's not quite right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, so bigger fight ensues. Round 2 is here. Egil's in his meg, and he tries to kill both Maneth and Shulk. And he also starts calling Shulk Zanza for like no apparent reason. I think he's losing it. I think that sword cut deeper than he thought.
Yeah.
But during the result of the fight, an explosion happens, and the party leaves.
You're up. Okay.
And it turns out they were actually saved by Dixon and Alvis and the Machina. As they were saved from the explosion. They regroup, and on the way back to Egil, Shulk's like, hey, I don't really like the Monado that much. I don't like the mango. Like, something's not wrong. Something's not right here. Why was he calling me Zanza? Why is all this bad shit happening because of the Bionis? And if I'm the heir to the Monado, right, is this mango good? Is it still ripe? And as a result of this, he starts exhibiting rejection symptoms. And the Monado starts shocking him like it did Dunban at the beginning of the game. And so getting a little right, okay. So part of the rejection symptoms is that if you remember kind of like back when one of the times that they fought Egil previously, he nullified the mango. Right? So to do that, he used this thing called the Apocrypha generator. And the way that it works is that the Monado emits a particular type of ether wavelength. And so the Apocrypha generator emits a counter wavelength to cancel it out and basically makes it useless. So this entire time, Shulk has been like brute forcing the Monado, which is what they're like, oh yeah, this is what's clearly causing the problem here, right? That's what's causing the rejection symptoms. So before they can go back to Egil, they have to destroy that generator. But on the way, Shulk's getting sussy again.
Oh God, does he do another future?
He's starting to get really sussy with some things like Frodo does, right? And it's like, Shulk, you gotta stop doing that. Anyways, so they go back to Egil, and Egil's in his big robot, and he starts actually, with his robot now, starts controlling the Mechonis. And is going to use it to kill the Bionis.
As you do.
Right? And so he actually starts wailing on the Bionis before the generator is destroyed.
Ooh. Okay.
And so the gang destroys the generator, and they go up to fight him again. And this time, in the fight, like, you're fighting Egil, but you have to use certain, like, very specific battle mechanics with the Monado to prevent Egil from doing things that would kill everybody on the Bionis.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a really cool fight, right? Because, like, the main battle mechanic is that Shulk will see the future of, like, things that'll kill the party wipe, effectively. But in this fight, you're seeing the future of Egil doing a move that will kill the Bionis, and so you have to do a counter move to stop him from doing that. And it's really cool. It's awesome.
That sounds really cool, actually.
Super stressful, but very cool.
But yeah, but they're doing this fight, and Egil says the second hardest line of the entire game.
This world no longer has a need for gods.
Longer has a need.
This
for
world
God.
no longer has a need for gods because, you know, the Bionists and the Mechanists are basically gods. Right? And Zanza and Maneth, because they're like the souls of the respective one, they're gods effectively. And it's I'm like, damn, Eggle, you really did go hot topic at you with this shit. Damn. But he's cool.
He did.
But he's
Very
really cool. And during the fight, Eggle loses and Shulk takes a stab at him. And like Shulk's like about to do the killing blow. And he's like, you know, and Eggle's like, all right, you got me. Fucking do it, bitch. And Shulk's just like, no, I don't know if I want to. And in his mind, he kind of like the Green Goblin in his brain. He's like, do it, kill him, stab him now, right? And he says no. And he's like, but we could have peace instead. And Eggle's like, you know, I'll just keep swinging my sword for honest, right? And he's like, yeah, but I'll meet your sword every time until we have understanding.
Okay.
And they're like, oh. And it was like, Eggle's like, okay, well, let me give you some exposition first before I make a decision here.
Okay, right. Okay.
So, Eggle's like, here's my tragic backstory. I was once friends with Zanza. But his name wasn't Zanza. His name was actually Arglis. And then one day, Arglis found the mango, and the mango's actually Zanza. And the mango, like, possessed Arglis. When Arglis, like, picked up the Monado, it basically, the soul of Zanza being in the Monado possessed Arglis and made him do the big fight at the beginning of the game.
Ah, okay.
And, it's really convoluted of, like, how many times do we have to re-go over the beginning fight? How many layers deep are we at this point, right? This is less of a mango, more of an onion. Anyways. So the sword was a stand. I mean, the sword's a sword. The sword's just possessed.
Oh dear. Okay.
Effectively, right? Anyways, so Shulk's like, but we can be friends. And Eggle's like, all right, we can be friends.
Little smooch.
But then Dixon shows up.
No, God, Dixon!
And he shoots Shulk.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
And he kills him.
Wait, kill Shulk?
Dixon kills Shulk.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
We are about to have peace, and this motherfucker
That's not correct.
ruins everything.
What the fuck?
And we're like,
why?
Well, you see, when Dixon shoots Shulk, Zanza pops out.
Oh, okay.
But not this Zanza. This more twinkish Zanza that looks a lot like Shulk, but more of a twink. Right? This guy pops out.
Okay.
Zanza and Dixon, they're best buds. They're working together. Dixon with the RKO out of nowhere. But yeah, so Zanza kind of like self-exercises out of Shulk's body, and he takes the Monado, you know, and they're like, he takes the Monado and he kills Eggle, and they're like, yeah, me and Dixon, we're working together this entire time. But he takes the Monado, he kills Eggle, and and Dixon explains, that, oh, I really fucked up this PowerPoint. What?
Did you?
I think I did. Okay, so it's
okay.
Zanza kills Eggle. Eggle's dead. Zanza then takes the Monado and starts wailing on the Mechanists as a result.
Right.
And to kind of prevent the more loss of life, John Maneth separates from Fjord too. So we have now two Fioras, effectively, right? And Maneth makes her own mango. She whips out her own mango. And they do a fight. Mango v. Mango.
Oh dear.
2 mangoes.
Okay. 2 mangoes. Okay.
2 mangoes, right?
2 mangoes for $10.
And then Zanza kills Maneth.
Oh my God. Okay.
And then takes her mango.
Oh
Zanza has
my
two
god.
mangoes. Zanza has two mangoes now. They're his. And he's like, I'm gonna go to Prison Island now. I gotta go gather strength. Right?
Oh,
He's like, I'm
okay.
gonna do a big thing, but I gotta go to Prison Island. See ya. So he fucks off. And the reason he's going there is because he's gonna use the power of the mangoes to basically destroy everything and then recreate the world again. And this is not the first time that he's done. This has been like a cyclical thing.
Oh my god.
Like he's
okay.
kind of had like this cycle of destruction and rebirth multiple times. It's kind of weird. But anyway, but that's what he's going to Prison Island for. And once he's there, he does a big green glow. But enough about that. Actually, no, I don't think we've had enough about that, says Brennan.
I love him.
So the gang takes Shulk's body.
Uh-huh.
And they're gonna leave, and Dixon's like, whoa, hold up now. Not so fast,
Why is this
fuckaroos.
gun coming out of his crotch? Oh
I didn't
my
think
God.
about that when I made this. Okay. This is at 4 a.m. So Dixon shows up, he wants to kill them all. And he's like, yeah, so you know how Zanza did that green glow just now? Well, the green glow is to make all of the High Intia into Telethia.
Oh god.
Because the High Intia are Telethia. The Telethia are effectively the white blood cells of the Bionis. And Zanza is turning all, and you know, because they basically evolved into, they like anamorphed into High Intia. And so, as a result of the green glow, High Intia are turning into Telethia again. But what about Melia? Right? You have to be wondering, what's happening to Melia? To that, I say I tap 1 mana and play enough about that. We got back to Lord Thea. She's evil now. Right? Because she shows up and she's like, oh yeah, I've been evil this entire time. And Melia is like, but why? I'm fine. And that's because the dad did the sex the Homs. So she's not pure-blooded Hyentia. Her blood is diluted just enough that she is not quite. Right now, she's immune to the effect of being turned into a Hyentia. So you know, thanks, Dad. Great job having the sex at people. And there are also other families within the Hyentia that have had this similar practice, so it's not like she's the only one. Like, there are other groups of the Hyentia out there that are also immune, but they're like, what the fuck is going on? You know, great job. Anyways, so, you know, that happens. Dixon kind of fucks off for a little bit. Also, Shulk's not dead.
Oh, good!
He's actually alive. How is he alive? It's not really explained. So, the reason that he was dead...
He dies sometimes.
So technically speaking, Shulk's been dead the entire time. Because when they found the Monado initially, you remember how all the researchers were dead and Shulk was the only one left alive?
Yeah.
Shulk died there.
Huh?
He was only alive in a sense because he was possessed by Zanza.
Oh.
Zanza's life force was keeping Shulk's life alive.
Oh.
So technically speaking, Shulk's been dead the entire time. But the only reason that he's really alive now, you could chalk it up to multiple things depending on like the theme of the game that you want to go down. Like you could go, oh, you know, it's a byproduct of having been alive for so long off of Zanza's ether that he just kind of rebuilt his own, or it didn't really kill him. He got knocked out and it separated the two. Or, you know, the whole theme of the game is defying fate, making your own path. So you could be like, he pulled a MacGuffin and he's like, fuck you, I'm alive.
Like, yeah, I just died a little bit. That's all. Also, Vogue Shulk's fucking left eye is drifting too far to the right. I hate it so much. I hate Vogue Shulk.
It's like he's
I
died.
need it
What do
to
you
die.
expect? He's got a little bit of a lazy eye. It's fine. It's
I lived, bitch.
fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
so Shulk's alive, and he's in space again.
Oh God, not space again.
And he's talking to Elvis.
Oh my God, Elvis! Hi.
Elvis is back. This fucking silver-haired twink is back at it again in space while Shulk's doing
Hey.
his space brood.
I'm gonna. I have a theory, but I'm gonna keep it to myself for now.
So they're doing a space talk, but that talk's off camera. You don't actually get to see it.
Ah, okay.
So great job.
Okay, all good. Yeah, great job. Nice job, guys.
Anyways, so Shulk now has while Shulk is passed out doing the space talk, the Machina brings Shulk a replica Monado that they built using their own technology. And so that's the game's way of going, well, here you can still do,
All your
normal
game stuff.
all your game stuff, but here's like the dyadic explanation of what's going on. And he's okay. That's awesome. Fiora's not doing too hot though. It turns out that when John Maneth left her, she was being, even though like her, like, she got that patch job, she died. So she was being kept alive by Maneth.
Oh dear.
And so with Maneth gone, she's dying again. Slowly, but she's dying. Right?
Oh dear.
So
Right.
that's not great. Anyways,
not
Shulk's
great.
in space.
Okay.
What happened? Shulk's in space, and then Dixon shows back up, and he leaves, and Shulk wakes back up again. And then he's back again. I don't know what happened here.
It's okay. Keep going. You're doing great. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Shulk wakes back up and is like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. And then Dixon fucks off for real that time. And the gang's all here. Elvis is actually here this time.
Oh, okay. He's not just space Elvis.
He's not in prison. He's not in space anymore.
Okay. Good. All right.
And so the group has decided. I lied. He's actually gone.
Wow.
So the group's decided that they're gonna go to Prison Island, but Elvis is he shows up and then he just kind of disappears. He doesn't announce it. He's somewhere, right?
He's right there.
The slide again. It goes great with the theme because no one knows what the fuck he's doing.
It does. No one knows what's happening.
So
he doesn't even know what he's doing.
Italians show up, actually. And Dorothea is like, Melia, I hate you. I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna make your brother Telethia, and then the gang has to fight them, and they both die.
Oh.
And now the gang gets to Prison Island. We're finally at Prison Island yet again.
Ugh, finally.
For the second time.
Okay.
For the second time. Now, what do we do here at Prison Island? You must wonder. We're gonna fight Xanta, right?
Obliterate the twink, yes.
Wrong. We're gonna fight Dixon again.
Jesus Christ.
He's
this guy.
back, and we're fighting him again. And Shulk kills him.
Oh my God. No
we
hesitation.
Kill him this time.
Okay.
We actually kill him this time. And
wow.
During this fight, I don't make a note of it in the script, but during this fight, there's a fun little thing that kind of happens. So you remember how when Dumban and Mumcar were fighting, I was like, oh yeah, Dumban's aura farming, right? I was being literal about that. Like, he was generating an actual aura. And in this fight, Shulk and Fiora start emanating auras of their own. And Dumban's like, or not Dumban, Dixon in this fight is like, hold the fuck up. You shouldn't be doing that. Like, that's actually something you should not be able to do.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that.
No.
Anyways, so the game
Of
takes a
course.
teleporter, and we're actually in space now.
Oh, we are?
We are in space. There's a teleporter on Prison Island, and we are actually in space. Hooray.
In space.
We're in space.
Oh, okay.
And
We
we're
are
now
in
here to
space.
fight Zanza, who again has 2 mangoes.
Right. And we
Right.
have a refurbished mango.
We have a refurbished mango. And they fight him. And
Perfect.
during this fight, using the power of friendship, the will to the game established will to defy fate, and some other bullshit, Shulk gets his own mango. He makes his own mango.
How the fuck does he make his own
makes
mango?
his spirit mango.
Oh, dear God. Okay, spirit mango.
That's
Is
right.
that what all that time in space? Okay.
Yep, that's right. We're 100 hours into the fucking game at this point, and we've got 3 mangoes to go around.
Wait, don't we have 4?
No. Are you talking about the replica mango?
Yes.
That one doesn't really work like these mangoes, though.
Okay.
Because
okay,
the
gotcha,
the Monado has the power to actually alter the reality.
Mhm.
That's why he can see the future and whatnot. So like
I see.
Manus mango and Zanza's mango are like god weapons, and Shulk made his own god weapon.
Mango fire sale. Okay, so he made his own spirit mango.
Yeah, we
okay,
made our own
okay.
spirit mango.
Okay.
And then Elvis shows up again.
Hi.
This motherfucker and his
Hey,
silver
girly
hair
pop.
don't know what the fuck they're doing. Now, Elvis, when he shows up, Zanza starts freaking out a little bit, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And Elvis is like, "Don't you remember, Zanza? I am the mango. I am the mango.
What?
I am the beginning, and I am the end."
What?
Yeah, he says that. Then Shulk, using his mango, says the 3rd hardest line of the game. Which I didn't put the sound file here because I forgot. The 3rd hardest line of the game is, "Today we use our power to kill a god and then seize our destiny." And he kills Zanza.
The Alpha and the Omega, huh? Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
And then it's flashback
Wow.
time.
Oh, okay. All right. We're in flashback time.
In this
okay,
flashback,
time.
we're in a space station outside of Earth. Remember Earth at the beginning of the game?
I do.
Actually exists. You'd think it didn't
Okay.
exist, with the fact that the entire universe at this point has been an endless ocean expanse with only 2 giants on it.
Okay.
But no,
Yes.
Earth exists, and we're on this space station. And this space station has some people on it. These 2 people.
Uh-huh.
Manith and Xanath. And Zanza. But they're like normal forms. Like normal people forms.
Okay.
And Zanza's actual name is Klaus. Maneth's still
Okay.
Maneth, as far as I'm aware. But Zanza's name, his real name is Klaus. And he's they're researchers on the space station. And he decides that he's going to do a little bit of trolling.
Mm-hmm.
And Maneth's like, "No, stop." And he creates a Big Bang. He recreates the Big Bang. Like, I think the line that he says on the space station is, like, he basically says something that's like, "Today we, gain the power to do what gods do." Right?
Okay.
Like here, like
Okay.
this is the power to become, like, to be a god, and he creates the Big Bang and recreates the universe.
Gonna be a little silly and birth a new universe. Yeah.
he
so
creates
random.
the universe that we're in now, right?
Wow. Okay. Jeez.
And so he's dead. But
Okay.
at this point, flashback's over. He's dead. Shulk has all 3 mangoes.
Okay. And
What is he
he's doing in the
going to
future?
do with these mangoes? Well, Elvis explains that he was actually on that space station. Elvis was an artificial intelligence on the space
Oh.
station. So he literally was the beginning, and he will be there at the end. And
Oh,
he
wow.
basically says that this entire world that we're in is effectively like a simulation. that
The fuck?
his force has been keeping running behind, like it's been running on its own by some weird thing of whatever happened on the space station, but he's also been helping keeping things going in the background, right? That's why he can see the future. That's why the Monado has the power to see the future, because it all stems from this point, and that's what the whole like margins of fate are, because it's basically you're seeing simulations of possible futures, right?
Oh, okay.
It's
okay,
a
that makes
lot.
sense. What a mind funk. Your twink AI sword is here to help. So that's why he's just here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, that's why he has the power to use the Monado randomly that one time in Magna Forest. That's why he can see the future. That's why he's cryptic as fuck.
Right. Okay.
So,
Ow. My mind hurts.
again, so like again, he was here when Klaus did Big Bang 2. And now it's Shulk's responsibility with his 3 mangoes to keep the world he has the power. He has enough power now with 3 godly mangoes to do what he wants to do, whatever he wants to do. And Shulk, his decision is that he basically keeps his current world alive, but without gods. He wants there to be no gods, and he also does not want there to be mangoes.
Oh.
So that everybody in this world can live by their own terms, choose their own futures. Nothing is predetermined. And it kind of rounds out that whole story of defying fate and living and like carving your own path through the future. And also, I didn't put it here, but Fiora also becomes normal again as a result.
Okay.
There's like that big like after credit scene, like the end, big after credit scene. Dunban's still crippled. Fiora's normal again though. Charlotte and Dunban, or Charlotte and Ryan, they kind of they're no longer single. Let's put it that way.
Aw. Okay.
Ricky being the hereupon, he goes back home now. And that's the end of the main game.
Wow. Okay.
But we're not done yet.
Okay. We're not done yet.
We have the DLC, Future Connected.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to tell you now, not a lot actually happens here. This Future Connected was, I believe, cut content from the original main game on the Wii, just due to like size constraints or time or whatever. So what happens is Shulk gets like a great outfit here, like brand new redesign. He looks awesome. And the DLC Future Connected mainly centers around Shulk and Melia. So after the aftermath, everybody, all the gang is kind of in Colony 9. They're doing like some reconstruction around the place or whatever. And at this point in the DLC, it's time for Melia to go back home. So, and Shulk, he basically made a new replica Monado so that he had something familiar to fight with. And they decide that they're going to go back to Alchemoth. They're going to take Melia back home so that she can take the remnants of the High Antias that are still alive and kind of rebuild their society, and she's going to ascend the throne. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
But on the way there, okay, it didn't put the image there. Weird. Anyways, so the DLC is about 60 hours of you doing that, right? Which is like gathering the remnants, building Melia's, like rebuilding. This is kind of like it rounds out Melia's character growth a little bit, makes her more confident in herself, makes her be like, I can stand on my own, I don't need help, blah blah blah. I actually have the trust of the people. She goes from this to Queen.
Okay.
Slay Queen.
I like it.
Now,
Slay Queen. Absolutely.
I don't think I put it in the right spot, but there is an enemy that shows up. There's a new big bad that shows up. He's called the Fog King. And no one knows why he's there. He just showed up randomly during all this aftermath. And so before, she can ascend the throne, they have to kill the Fog King. Yeah, here he is. I got a little bit ahead of myself. That's his new Monado, which it looks pretty cool.
It does. I like it.
And so they're gonna go fight the Fog King. You may be wondering who these two little Nopon. I think they're Ricky's kids. I think.
Aww.
I know the green
Hi,
one's named Kino. And I think the other one is named Nana.
Aww.
I hate Kino.
Ball.
I hate Kino
No.
so much. He's such a little shit. So many problems happened because Kino was there, and he's like, but what about Kino?
Oh my god, no.
But they're brother and
Not the
sister,
brat.
and it's a really cute
Okay.
dynamic there.
No.
Anyways, but they're here to fight the Fog King, and they do that because a bunch of Teletheas show up,
Oh dear.
and they kill themselves.
Jeez, okay.
They
It was a
blow
drive-by
themselves.
of
They blow
themselves this
themselves
time?
up to. They blow themselves up to weaken the Fog King so that Melia can do a big neutron
Blast.
blast and kill
Okay.
him. And
Right.
that's the end.
Uh,
Nothing really happens here other than Melia. It's just a journey of Melia rebuilding self-confidence and to gain the trust of her remaining people and ascending her throne in Alchemoth again.
well, good for her.
And then,
Good for her.
everyone across the Bionis and Mechonis are rebuilding a new life together.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like it. I like it.
Questions so
Hey.
far?
So far. Let's see.
Well, I have another one or two things that I want to talk about that they didn't fit nicely into the story script.
Got you. Okay. Okay. 20 out of 10 PowerPoint says harm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I don't think I really have any questions. I think you really explained everything pretty well. I'm curious what else you have to say.
Okay. So do you remember
Do I remember?
Oh god, where was that
21st
actually?
night, September. Hey, 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 on and on. Say that you remember. Dancing in September.
So, do you remember way back when I was like hey, there is some weird tension happening between Schultz and
Yes.
Melia. Okay. So Melia and Charlotte both, I think, get done the dirtiest, right?
Right.
Charlotte actually has her story kind of round out in the sense of Gatto comes back, he dies, she moves on with her life. Right. But there's nothing other than that, nothing happens with Charlotte. She's not important to anything else other than her tie to Gatto and technically Otharon, who's helping out with the army, but ultimately pretty useless. Melia, over the course of the story, especially as you're getting to the point where we're now with the Machina, because Shulk has, through this entire game, has been fueled by grief and hatred over the loss of Fiora, his primary love interest. They kind of build Melia up as developing a love interest in Shulk. But they don't do anything with it. Like, there's this point, like, it kind of, like, the way that they write it is that it's like this has been a thing that, it's a one-sided love on Melia's part that's been building up as a result of spending all this time together doing all this stuff. But there was this point in the Machina refuge at the Fallen Hand where, or not the refuge, where they're walking across the sword before they go fight Gatto. Where, Shulk's kind of having a doubt, and Fiora's like, hey, you can always talk to me, right? Like, we've been through thick and thin together at this point. We got each other's back. And they're like, yeah. And then they, like, grab hands and run to, like, catch up to everybody. And Melia, and it kind of, like, cuts to Melia as they're running past, and Melia's like, hey, starts to be like, hey, Shulk, I know I know you're feeling down, so if you need to talk to somebody, I'm here for you. And they run past, and she sees how happy that they are being back together, and you can see her visibly get crestfallen and like heartbroken over it. And there's an actual like side quest, like a little side thing where Melia and Charla have a heart to heart, and Charla's like, "Hey, I can see what's going on. I'm rooting for." Charla's like, "I'm rooting for you, girl. You got to get in there." But nothing happens, and so Melia just gets shafted by her dad's dying. Like her dad died. Or like her brother died. All of her basically all of her people got turned into Telethia and they can't turn back. They don't know how to turn them back. Her developed love interest doesn't reciprocate those feelings. And so by the end of the main game, her character arc has gone nowhere.
Yeah.
Future Connected does a good job in the sense of like it really kind of rebuilds her sense of independence, but it never addresses the romantical feelings aspect of it, and it annoys the shit out of me. That being said, I will not say how. I will not say where for the purposes of on stream. Coco, if you want to know, I'll tell you off stream. It does get readdressed. It does get readdressed at a point.
Ooh, okay.
I will not explain. Again, I'm not going to explain how. I'm not going to explain where.
Okay.
And it still breaks my heart.
Oh.
Best girl gets shafted by childhood friend that died and came back to life. Yeah, honestly, like out of all of the characters, like I love Ricky and Dunban the most out of all of the party members, but Melia is my next immediate favorite. Like I like Melia a lot as a character. I think she's interesting. I think like she's fun. Like in the game, she's fun to play as. I think my final party for Xenoblade 1 ends up being Shulk, because he's just overpowered, and then Ricky and Melia. Because Ricky's a tank, and then Melia, she's a DPS, but she's like a hybrid DPS healer. But like she's fun. She's interesting. She's got all these like cool story aspects, but they just she gets shafted.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah,
I'm sorry, Melia.
That was an idiot's guide to Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, I told you that was 24 pages long, right?
Yes.
Do you want to know how many PowerPoint slides that was?
Yes, I do. Very much.
396. Individual PowerPoint slides. And that's after I trimmed that down some by adding some animations on some slides.
Did you? That's great. What the fuck? That's so funny. Ricky being a tank is hilarious to me. It's super funny to see. Good God. 300 and how many?
396.
Jeez. Dude, you put in some work.
Some people will sit there and go, oh yeah, I have that Sonic autism. I have XYZ thing, right? I really love Xenoblade Chronicles. I love the Xenoblade Chronicles series. I've not gotten to play the Xenosaga games or Xenogears, which were like the games that came way before, and they're their own stories. I'm hoping that Monolith decides to do a remake of Xenosaga, kind of like, and give it the same like modern treatment they have with Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade X. But like I love these games. I could go into even more depth on Xenoblade 2,
Yeah.
and especially, I could go even further with Xenoblade 3.
Well,
If we ever talk about Xenoblade X, that game just makes me mad. That game makes me mad for so many reasons, and it's because ultimately, because I said at the beginning, like 1, 2, and 3 are all connected, and X was in that weird spot. But ultimately, X is connected.
Oh, really?
And it pisses me off.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't. It's not like ultimately clear on how. And like there are some very vague assumptions that have to be made, but I can't know anything until the next Xenoblade game comes out.
See.
But I love these games. They're great. They're fun plays.
Honestly, they sound really fun. I kind of want to play.
Xenoblade 1 is really good. It it came out towards the end of the Wii's lifespan, but like the thing about Xenoblade 1, I'm talking like, oh, they went to this place on the Bionis, they went to this place on the Mechonis, right? The thing about Xenoblade 1 was that basically any place that you could see in the distance, you could go to.
Yeah.
Like you traversed
awesome.
the hell out of that place.
Wow. See, and I like that. I like big open world games. I like going to play in games.
Xenoblade 2 is very much more anime. In terms of just like its art style and its especially with like its writing, very anime style, like themed and styled. The art style for I'm going to I don't have a clear picture of it immediately, but like the art jump between the original Xenoblade on the Wii to Xenoblade 2, crazy. Then there's the art jump between 2 and Xenoblade 1 Definitive. And then, which is even better, the art style for Xenoblade 1 Definitive, which I used for a lot of those pictures, is fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal. And like that was an improved version of the art style from 2. And the art style for 3 is an even more slightly improved version of the version from Definitive.
That's cool. I do like anime art styles, so I like seeing all the different way they look,
But yeah, no, that's Xenoblade 1, baby. You got it. You know the game now.
Yeah, I do. I feel like I took a whole discourse. It's great. I love this.
That took way less time than I thought that was gonna take.
Really?
I thought this was gonna be easily like 4 hours with how long I gave it. I watched through 13 and a half hours of cutscenes to make this PowerPoint at 4 times speed.
Oh my god, Lee. You didn't have to put that much effort into it. It was just a silly gag.
To be fair, I skimmed a lot of it because I just remember a lot of it. Like, I have not replayed Xenoblade Chronicles 1 since the first time I played Definitive.
Oh, wow, okay.
And that's just because I remember it so much.
Yeah. Well, it seems like a very memorable game. Kind of sad I didn't play it. But that's during the era of having parents that monitored everything that I did, and that was definitely a game that they would not allow. So, not surprised I didn't get to play it.
If you want to Switch, get Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition. Also get Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And then 3.
And then 3.
And the DLCs.
But not X.
X is more... The only part of X that is really worth it, to me, is the post-game content that they added.
Okay.
And that is very upsetting to me. Because X could be good. It could be way better than what I think it is, than what I give it credit for, right? But there are so many game design choices with X that don't make sense to me, that really take it. Like, the thing about X that makes me mad is they force you to do side content to even be able to do main story content. And I like anybody that knows me knows I love side quests, but only when it's optional.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
it kind of
forced to do it.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I'd rather like have the option, you know. I don't like being forced into side quest either.
So like,
that's why I like games in Skyrim. Just do whatever I want.
so how do you feel? I'm sorry, I've been talking a lot over the past 2 hours.
You're good. I feel like it's a really good story. Like, I literally could see things like happening in my brain. I could like put myself there, which is really cool. I was like super shocked by several things that happened, and it was just a slideshow, so I can imagine what it's like to play the actual game. Like, but no, that was really well thought out and put together. Thank you, Leave. Like, I feel like I really just learned a lot about it, and that makes me very happy.
Yeah.
And it was also super fucking funny.
It was I'm glad you enjoyed it. I put way more effort into this than what, like, obviously, like what we did with the DMC 2 or DMC 3. No, DMC 1
Honestly,
through 3 PowerPoint that we did.
1 through 3. I honestly feel like you should re-record that with your script without me laughing like an absolute maniac in the background and put it on YouTube. I would watch that shit every day.
About uploading, like cutting this VOD and just uploading it to YouTube. Like the VOD will go on my VOD channel anyways. But I have actually thought of just making like an actual like supercut video of reading the script and the actual like proper PowerPoint going through.
Please do. It's so fucking funny.
But huge shout outs to Scrumpf for recording audio for me at 4 a.m. He did great. The flashbang killed me.
Scrumpf. You did. It did. Even people in chat were like, Scrumpf? It was great. It was great.
I want to give
so much, Leave.
a big shout out and a big middle finger to Microsoft Office. I should not have to pay you $10 to save a file onto my computer. I should only have to pay it if I want to upload it to OneDrive. You've got your priorities backwards.
Yes.
I would watch that YouTube video. I could give less of a shit about Copilot saving, like using my data, if you just let me save to my desktop by default. God. And then also, obviously, huge shouts out to Harm and Wheezy. Y'all are crazy.
Yes. Absolute.
I'll get you back for this.
You. That's a threat and a promise as someone who's been on the other end of that.
Finally. We're finally making strides to negative 500 subscribers. Only 470.
Not doing negative 500.
Only 476 more to go.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Swear to God. Well, big round of applause and thank you to Leaf. Thank you for being part of my move-a-thon and for agreeing to do this. I really appreciate you. I can't wait to have you back for the Vocaloid podcast. We're very excited about that. And maybe next time we do a Donathon, we can have Leaf do Xenoblade 2, but fully paid this time.
Look, I work great under pressure. If I had not let myself do this in only 2 days, I easily would have made full like video edited bits. If I knew how to rotoscope, I would rotoscope shit. Okay. This is a plug for something that I have not made, and that is also like at least like a year, maybe 2 old. For anybody that enjoys Earthbound, I need you to go look up a YouTube video called Bound Earth. It is an experience. This man basically reanimated the entirety of Earthbound, but very stupid, and it is my level of humor that I strive to be. Like, oh my god.
Bound Earth, huh? Okay.
But yeah,
I'll check it out.
next PowerPoint,
Yeah.
maybe Xenoblade 2. Maybe
Xenoblade 2.
Maybe just maybe. El Shaddai
Maybe
of the
just
Ascension
maybe.
of Metatron.
I would love to see it. I feel like I learn a lot by doing these kinds of things, and it makes it a fun experience for me. So I appreciate you. I appreciate all the time you put into this.
I should be thanking
You're
you
the
because
best.
you humored me. I wanted to do this, regardless of if you had a donut line. you gave me an excuse to do this, and I thank you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I love your stuff. You and Scruff make me laugh like all the time, and I'm just like, listen, if I can give them a time to shine, it's the PowerPoint. I love the PowerPoint.
Anybody needs a PowerPoint, hit me up. I'll do it.
Hit me up for $10 US.
No, that was the entry. That was the entry fee for this one.
Oh, right. Okay. If you help me pay off my enormous electricity bill, we will give Leaf another $10 US, and
God.
he'll make one for Xenoblade 2. No, Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to see a Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, you gotta pick which Yu-Gi-Oh. There's like 7.
Okay.
I will say this now. I refuse to do 7s, and I refuse to do Go Rush.
You know what? I don't blame you. I was just gonna say OG because I know nothing about the original anime.
I could do OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Hell, I could do GX. I could do 5Ds. I could probably do Zexal with the help of my
I
friend
don't know
Kevin.
what any of that
I
means.
could probably do Brains. I could
don't know what any of that
outsource
means.
Arc V.
You could outsource.
I have a friend that's been actively watching through Arc V, and he loves Zexal, so like I could easily get his help there. It'd be great.
Hell yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I'm not gonna keep you here longer.
You know what? I am kind of tired. Fuck 7s and Go Rush. I got Arc V. Yuma sucks though. Same with Arc V Pro Tag. I don't know what any of these words mean. Okay, D is on. D is doing ASMR, I think.
Okay.
And then we have my other friend Iris, who is a friend of Iron Isopod, who is on as well. And I don't think we've raided them before, so maybe we'll raid into Iris if you want to do that.
I have no idea who either of these people are.
Okay, let me get you.
I vaguely know who D is, but that's only because they showed up in my followed list because apparently I got gifted a sub at one point.
Hell yeah. Okay, Iris is a friend of Iron Isopod. That says Riss. Hang on, I forgot the I in the beginning. 1 second. Super sweet. We'll raid into them. I'm not sure what they're doing. Thank you for the raid message. I sent it in the chat. The
Okay,
chat.
hold on.
Yeah. Thanks for stream. Yes, this was tons of fun. Yes, thank you guys so much. I always have fun with these. Thank you so much again, Leap. I really appreciate you doing this for me.
Yeah, of course. Like I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that people enjoyed it enough to listen to me talk and rant for 2 hours and be stupid. Because I can talk. My streams are not known for me talking and ranting. So this is very clearly a drastic change of pace from my content, right? Because I'm very bad at talk. You give me a topic that I am interested in fully, I'll rant. Xenoblade's my topic. I can go all fucking day. Zelda also my topic. I could also go all fucking day. I mean, I'll just I'll just kick your ass in Tetris if you want me to. God, you just did.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start the raid now. I swear
Yeah,
to
no.
God.
Thank you everybody for coming hang out. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for the gift subs again.
Yes, I really appreciate you guys helping Leaf reach his goal, by the way. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. You guys have a great night. Leaf, thank you so fucking much again. I love getting to do these streams with you. So yeah, this was great.
Yeah, it was a great time. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because I think I need a nap. I am really tired. But thank you again. I really appreciate you, man.
Hey, of course. I'm hitting my raid now button.
Okay, do it. I'll see you later.